This is just a scary thing to tackle, bro.
It's like the essence of our being. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So, is it a thing or is it not? Are we just bound to execute the way that we
It's
have
right in
continued to
between
do?
too, because like when we're
Yeah.
being in the world, it's like you're saying like, can you manifest? It's somewhere in between because the way we see the world reflects and changes how we see it, the way we see it in our mind.
Dude, I
It actually
respect
changes the
what you
way
just said, but
we
prove it
look
to me.
at it.
Prove it to me. Prove what you just said. It's
Prove
hard
it
to
to you.
do, right? Yeah, it's hard to do, right?
Is there any ever? Has anyone ever proved anything,
No.
or does it just get you to a certain space?
I know, right? Has anybody ever proved
I
anything?
think it
Or
just gets you to the place where you can see it for yourself, and you can either see it or not.
Yes, sir.
has
At some point,
anybody?
people say, "Okay, I've seen enough," but they're the ones who called it.
Shiva.
Yeah, I can't call it.
I can't call it, Shiva.
Nope. And it's fucking be okay with
I
not being able
can,
to prove
I can,
things.
I can call it, but it keep hanging up on me.
Changes its number.
Yeah, it keep hanging up.
If you'd like to make a call,
Hey, I was just telling, hey Shiva, I was just telling my mom that because she was telling me, she prayed. I was like, Mama, I don't even pray no more. And she was like, why is that? I was like, cause the last time I prayed, God was like, why you keep asking me for the same thing? I already know, I get it.
because anytime we could give ourselves, like you could say, everything you see is the true understanding. You can take it for what it is. Or you could say, like, it's only good if it makes sense to someone else. And then if we're all talking about the world, it's the big one thing that we all refer to, but we haven't all seen all of it. So it takes a lot of talking.
It's true until it's not.
And true, you reminded me of like two football teams, each praying to God that they win.
Yeah,
Quit asking
exactly.
me for shit.
Exactly. That's what they do. They sit up, they pray, and they like, I hope we win. I hope we win.
And so God got a sense of humor on one side.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Everybody
true, we
got
were talking
choices.
with your mom about this. Like how did that end up?
How what?
How did that end up? Your conversation with your mom. How did that end?
Oh, it's always swell. It always ends swell. You know,
You made her more comfortable with her own existence.
it's you said what?
You made her more comfortable with her own existence.
Uh,
You guys came to terms.
I think kind of sort of because like that's one thing like that's the thing I was talking to her about forgiveness. And she's like, I forgive everybody. And I was like, I know we forgive everybody, but when is that day that you actually like forgive yourself? Like when have you like do you forgive yourself for looking at things the way you do and making the mistakes you make?
No, that is a fucking point of truth. Do you forgive yourself? That's a good
Yeah,
question.
do
Everybody's
you
got
actually forgive
everybody.
yourself? Because once you
Yeah,
can forgive
dude.
yourself, you can forgive everybody else for no matter what they do.
Yeah, or like if we didn't have free will, then nobody has made any choices they made, and you can't blame anybody for any of that bullshit. But yeah,
But some motherfuckers, I
Or to
just say,
let yourself be forgiven.
hey Theo, some motherfuckers, I just ain't never gonna forgive though. No.
Chives, let's talk about this. Who you not gonna forgive? Let's talk about these things.
Some people I just ain't never gonna forgive. You feel me? My bad.
Who's
But you
so
forgive
bad that you
yourself for
can't
not
forgive
forgiving
them?
Huh?
Who is so bad that you can't forgive them?
Mm. I can name a couple of people. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah.
They here right
I'm
now.
just
No,
talking
man.
mess. I'm like, yeah, I'm just talking mess. like I forgive, but I don't like forget. It's like, and you
Ja
supposed
forgets, but
to.
I don't.
Yeah,
Can you forget? Can you forget the mistakes that you made?
yeah. I forgive myself for the mistakes that I made, but I don't forget.
You can forget
I
by
don't forget
definition.
the
Yeah.
mistakes that I made.
You just said the opposite, but yeah. So
Yeah,
you can forget what you did, or you can't.
I don't want to.
Right. But like, do you think maybe there's some benefit to actually forgetting about that? Do you think maybe like the
Thanks,
reason
I
that you
am.
can't forgive others is because you can't forgive yourself? That kind of thing.
No. I was just saying that as a joke. I forgive everybody. Like once I forgave myself, I was able. It made me able to actually forgive everybody because I looked at everybody as being myself, and everybody's gonna make mistakes.
Yeah, man. That's all right. Sick. Cool. I was
Right.
hoping you realize that.
Yeah. I forgive Master Creator.
What did Master Creator do?
Hey, I do too.
He rolled them blunts too fat when we was smoking.
Speaking of that,
He rolled the blunts too fat. He was trying to kill my lungs off.
yeah.
But I don't know, bro. We was supposed to be talking about free will, though. Y'all said name it free will. I named it free will. So, like, what are we going to be talking about with free will? What is free will? And who came up with free will? Who came up with that whole little saying?
Does anybody need to come up with it? Can it
Hell
just
yeah.
be a thing by itself?
Because we need to blame somebody, someone we ain't forgiven.
Yeah, we got to blame
Frank
somebody.
Stevenson.
Frank Stevenson.
Frank,
No.
you gotta blame Frank.
Stevenson, y'all.
Yeah. He said,
Takes
no,
place.
dang, bro. I wish you can, Mr. Chama, can you put that into English? Because I can't even, all I see is free. Cara eu duvido vocês six para cima de mim. No free fire. Fire is free.
Some Latin, I think.
I need to. I can't understand that. He wrote it in Spanish,
It's not Latin. No.
so I can't
No,
read
no.
that. Who's that up there with their camera on? That's Theo. I thought your camera was on, Theo. My bad. But I don't know. I think it is free will, but we'll always be here. And he free. He free all the time.
No, he just moved out, bro, at the first of this month.
And I would invite you to pay attention to whether or not you choose what you're going to think about next. Do you really choose that? Is that a thing that is a choice that you make? No, it just floats in from.
Here, right here, I'm looking at
I think it.
dictionary.com. It defines will as expressing the future tense or expressing inevitable events. Ooh, interesting. So will is kind of like saying universe. It's all encompassing.
Yeah.
It's talking about a certain aspect of reality.
Can you influence the future? Is that what?
Well, I think in the definition that I'm getting right here, it says will is the things that will happen. So it's like you can have not an expectation of a particular event, but you know something is going to happen.
Right. Yeah, something is definitely going to happen. But like, do you have any influence over what happens in that something?
I think by the time a water droplet is already falling from the sky, you can see it heading towards the ground. At some point, you say that will hit the ground.
Oh, so it is free will.
Yeah, 3 hours for 2 hours are like.
So free
It's
will
free for
does
you to
exist.
say whatever you want.
About free will, most people not racist anymore, dude.
Huh?
Okay. But then a will, remember, a will is also a legal declaration of a person's wishes regarding the disposal of his or her property or estate after death.
Is that free? No, that costs some money.
That is not free will.
You gotta get it notarized. Yeah, that costs a little bit. That's not free. That's not free. But I got it right here. Here it go. Here we go. Here we go. Theo, it say free will refers to the ability of individuals to make choices that are determined to prior causes of divine intervention. It is a concept that humans have the capacity to choose their actions independently, distinguishing between right and wrong, and are responsible for the consequences of those choices.
Some might
I'm
call that
thinking-
the human condition.
You know when they
That's
say
it.
will
Will is
you,
the-
it's like what have you. They're saying like what have you. They're like will you give me that sandwich? What
Yeah.
have you?
Kato said free will is the devil. Dang.
So who's the devil?
That's wild to think that free will is the devil when
Because
God
imagine one way you say that like the world is evil and you have to look at it in a harmonic way, but then the other way is saying no, everything is made by God. If you look at it any way that you think you need to change it, that's the devil.
Yeah.
The world is
But-
not evil.
But
Perfection.
if you looked at it from that standpoint, like when God gave Adam and Eve free will, they had the free will in order to eat the fruit or not eat the fruit.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
So they
buddy.
had
Yeah,
free
yeah.
will.
And
If
then
we
they
looking
did
at it
and
from
how
that
they-
perspective.
Yeah, and how they end up after they ate it.
But if everything's happening infinity, then there wouldn't really be a reason. Like,
Yeah.
if they had no idea what a fruit or not a fruit is, then they wouldn't really be making the choice to eat it because they wouldn't even know what eating it was. They've never.
God told them that shit was gonna fuck them up, and they chose to do it anyways.
Yeah, but they don't even know what getting fucked up is. They're brand new beings, just chilling. They don't know anything.
Right, but so
Hold
that's the whole point of this mystery is that they can only understand what they've done by understanding what they've done. Like they've only
But
they have to do it to understand
a-
it.
But
There's a
what the,
person in the conversation who is omniscient, omnipresent, and knows everything that's ever going to happen.
I was
So
just talking
he knew,
shit.
let me finish. So he knew exactly what was going to happen when he put the tree in the garden.
Alligators are honorary.
But he also said like, yo, you're gonna have this blissful ignorance if you don't fucking like sample this, and then they went ahead and sampled it anyway. So like, he definitely told them beforehand. But
so God would have never built that garden in a place that could be broken into. He would have never. No one would have known about that garden if there wasn't a chance that God made free will. If there is a God,
it sounds like he might have wanted to tempt them. Would you agree?
right?
Yeah.
There
like,
we go.
you seen the one? Have you seen those videos that came out back in the days where they leave the candy with the little kid and they walk away? They say, "No, don't eat it yet. I'm gonna leave it right here," and they walk away. And then they had a camera there, and the kid be still looking at it, wanting to taste it. Yeah, that's what it remind me of. The Adam and Eve story.
Daughter, on a daily basis, I see this shit. Like that's part of growing up. Like it's not like I don't know. You ever had a kid? Like that's you just look at this all day long. Like
Oh
just-
yeah, I be picking on my kids.
Well, you don't have to pick on them, but you can understand where your own ignorance comes from based on these kids, right? Like they're experiencing things in the same way that you did.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna do certain things to them, but I do be picking on them. I used to, especially when they were younger.
How do you pick on them? Give me some example.
Like, no, because it's gonna seem like torture.
Living itself is torture.
It's gonna seem like torture, but it ain't. Like if you just when they like 3 and 4, and you just grab them and you hold them real tight and hug them real tight and like kiss them 1,000 times or something like that. It's like torture to them. They be crying trying to get out of your arms, and you don't let them. You just don't let them.
Yeah.
Just, I play jokes on them. I used to play jokes, and I always got jokes for them. It's like, I never looked at it as lying, okay? It was like more like...
Santa Claus, that's not a lie. Santa Claus. That's not a lie at all.
I think we would have the cognitive capacity to think about all the reality as a young kid, let alone to process and to choose to free will go through it. Like, oh, life, that sounds lifey. Let me do that for sure.
Fuck no.
That sounds great. That's lifey.
That sounds very lifey. Let me go ahead and...
But what is the choice? It's like, all right, get back to school. Go to your room. Let's get to bed. We in life.
Yeah, but you know what's really uncomfortable to deal with when you're a kid is realizing that you don't have any fucking choice in the matter. That's not
you don't.
something that you can really do as a kid. You have to be an adult to realize you don't have any fucking choice in the matter at all.
You got,
Like,
like,
you
when
just
you're a
don't.
kid, you got free will. You just don't own it. Your parents own it. When you a
Yeah,
kid, your parents own your free
parents
will.
taught you how to live, so really you're viewed as living on what your parents told you, and then like beyond that, that's not even living. But your parents don't even know how to fucking live. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So it's
Nah, that's the crazy thing. Like when you start to realize that you really don't know how to live. But you can have a kid not till you 30 and still be a kid having a kid.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I think that's what causes folks to actually go into adults is having a kid. You live in childhood forever until you actually need to teach somebody how it is to, you know, like we went through a whole bunch of bullshit and we
What's up
came
with
to
the
terms
green
with
bugs?
that.
There's a real art to it.
Man, I went through I don't know, bro. I had I raised a lot of little ones. And yeah, I was on a whole different path many a times.
And so what
Many
were
a
some of the
times.
ones? What caused you to kind of differ in that path?
Me. Everybody
Yeah, like,
else was
so for-
doing it, so I was doing it too.
I'm not talking about fucking having a kid. I'm saying once the kid was born, like, did that kid cause you to think differently about your whole existence? And
Hell no.
no, you just kept on the same path. That
Yeah,
that
kept on. It
trouble you at all?
didn't stop nothing. It didn't stop
Dude,
nothing.
that fucked me up a whole bunch once I became a father. It caused me to look at things in drastically different ways, and I'm so thankful for that. So that's tribute that didn't immediately cause
Nah,
you
it
to.
didn't. It didn't
No?
immediately. Nah, hell no,
No?
it didn't. I still was doing the same stuff. Like I tried to, be different and be right at the time, but
And
yeah.
when did that happen? Did that happen because of the birth of your children? Is that why you tried?
Yeah, that's why I tried because of my kids and
That's what I'm
everything that
fucking talking
came with
about. Yes.
everything that came with a relationship. It didn't work though. It just made me miserable.
So were you trying before your kids were born at all? I would say no, eh?
No,
Like,
no,
no,
Hell
no. You know, fucking kids were born and they're like this magic spark of awesomeness, of just like actually hurt. Before, like, you're like, yo, I can just fucking live this life and not really understand it and just maybe, ignore suffering and things like this. But like now, you have this fucking kid. Like, how do you explain to them how life is? Do you know what I mean? Like,
you just do it. Like you answer all their questions,
but if you don't have the answers to those questions, where do you live?
and you try to actually live how you would want them to live. But then a lot of times, bro, like one thing that I learned is like if your parents made mistakes, you'll try to raise your child different than what they did, and it'll be an even bigger mistake you'll make.
Yeah, buddy. Yes. This is such a beautiful thing that you have touched on. Yeah. Like we realize what are bad parents because of our own parents, right? So how do you really fucking escape that? Can you?
Over
Can you?
time.
Like,
Well, there's not a cookie cutter band-aid that we can put on the thing. It's a spectrum. It's a case-by-case basis, right?
Yeah.
Each of the kids that come across our lives all have different wants, different needs, different perspectives. They're totally different people. So for me to treat them all the same is a disservice.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
for
That's
sure.
true.
I agree with a lot of what you said in that, like we're just trying to do the opposite of what our parents did. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of like there's a little bit of a logical prism if you're there. Like I think we just try and do the opposite of our parents and like. Take for instance, like if your parents yelled at you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I made a firm commitment with my daughter to never yell at her. I think I can express other ways to show her what she needs to know without just losing control of myself. Do you know what I mean? Like to yell is like fuck, like you're out of argument at this point and you're relating to, or you're falling back to this human nature, which nobody can be blamed for. But but to fall back there is kind of like losing the whole fucking argument that you started to have with this kid. You know, it's like I would, you know, like for me, like my dad yelled at me a whole bunch, and my mom yelled at me a whole bunch. And like, were they terrible people? I wouldn't say that they were, but they used that like escalation of emotion to show me how very serious things are. And I appreciate them for doing that, but like and they showed me what I needed to see. But like, how do you show your kids without getting angry with them? I guess
that's kind of hard because like with kids, like you know, when we was kids, we did the same shit all the time. We made the same mistakes over and over again and shit. Sometimes as a parent get frustrated and be like, God damn. Like, I got to tell you the same thing every day for a year straight. Every day for 2 years straight. I got to keep saying it over and over again. Wash out your plate when you done eating your food. And every day for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, that plate is still sitting in the sink.
Try 40 fucking years, dude. Try 40 fucking years. How about the same things that you're trying to tell your kids are the same things you're trying to fucking tell yourself?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
like, a little bit of a paradox going on here. So, like, how if I have not grasped the ability to tell my kids what I'm so frustrated with, how can I expect them to do better? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But we still expect it.
Yeah,
we still expect them to do. We expect them to do better than what we did. And like one thing my daughter always stressed to me, she hates when I go, well, you know, because I used to do the same thing. She like, don't say that. Why do you always say that? And it's like, because I did.
Like, yeah, your own brain is like, don't fucking say that to yourself.
Like, and then you start to see that even though you don't want them to do that or to do that, they want to do it. They want to have that same experience that you had. They looking at it like you did with new eyes.
You got to feel fire to get burned. Like,
I have a question for you.
I would love to hear this question.
Do you think it would make a difference if you embodied the essence of they won't be better than me? Or if you embodied the essence of they will be better than me? You think that would make a difference?
The only way I can answer that is that I still hold on to the belief that they will be better than me. Like, it doesn't seem super likely, but yeah, I still think they have the ability. So like, I would encourage them to be better than me. So I think that is a thing.
So like, do you think? Go ahead, Theo.
No, I mean, but do you think that would make a difference? So if you truly embody that, not only did you say to them or to anyone who asked, nah, they won't be better. I mean, just scientifically speaking, if you just thought that, but then if you thought they will, you just hold that space.
I don't know if they will, man. I don't know if they will. I just hope that they will. Does that make any sense? I base, like, am I any better than my parents? I absolutely am not. Like 100% across the board.
What do you think about that question, True?
I think they already better than us because they the newer, better version of us, and they're mixed with her. So like they us and her at the same time. And not just me and her at the same time, but my parent and that parent and the one before me. So it's like they are just a better version. You feel me? So it's like sometimes, you know, I used to think about that, you know, like with a parent, like my mom. I thought my mom was mean. But then when I go, damn, she was, but all she ever wanted was the best for me. Like that's the only thing she wanted. She just wanted the best for me. Despite how she went about showing me that she wanted that, that's the only thing that she wanted. That's why she said and did the things that she did. And then as soon as I say her name, look, she tried to call me right now, but I ain't gonna answer.
That's my free will.
It's my free will not to answer. And for her to cuss me out and be like, I called you, you didn't even answer the phone.
Maybe the reasons that caused you not to answer that call were predefined.
Huh?
Like,
Uh,
your experiences, the things that made you who you are, is why you didn't answer that call.
Maybe, but no, I didn't answer the call because I'm on live right now.
You think so?
It's like I call you back. I had just got off the phone with her before I did this live.
maybe
I
the
talked to my
fact that you
mama a
went
lot.
on the live and clicked live leads you to believe you're on the illusion of live.
Yeah,
Since you,
huh?
you went on YouTube, the illusion of the URL is just
Thanks,
binary code
Golden
after all.
Knights. Oh, she gonna,
Look, we got
man, she gonna,
Yeah,
she gonna leave
saying
me a
it,
voicemail. I'm gonna send it to exile.
saying it's an illusion doesn't make it unreal. Just like a hologram. A hologram is definitely real.
Frank Stevenson's definitely real just because it's like a magician trick. It's like whatever's happening did happen.
Yeah, even if he uses sleight of hands, which is like all of magician work.
Yeah, there's a technique, right? The magician knows the technique. The audience might not know the technique.
The magician might not know it while they're doing it, but they know how to do it.
Yeah, no, they're not showing reality is my argument at all. The reason it's enjoyable is because they're showing you this facade to reality.
What's up? What's up, Crow?
It's like, you guys really think that's a movie you're watching? You think that's air you're breathing? That's
really-
moving pictures of stillness.
You really think those are
More
your
words.
kids you having? Them is John Stevenson kids. Frank Stevenson. Them kids is Frank Stevenson's. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Frank
I
got a
really
whole lot of
understand
kids on this
what
planet.
I'm saying. I understand. Wait, what he say? He say better is something you already said is better, but it may be worse than then. Yeah, that better may be something you said will be better, but for them it may not be better. Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy.
Because think of like, if your body and your mind is like a program and the greater reality is like a computer, then it's like by the time it updates, also the computer is different.
Yeah, but hey, it's wild that he said that because when you think about better, it's your better. It's not their better. When you go, oh, I just want them to be better. It's like it's your better. This is what my better is because you always telling them, this is what my better is. This is how you should do it. And if you're not doing that, then
What is better? How do you define that?
what makes them happy? Probably.
Everybody being happy is better.
I mean,
Maybe
if
that's
it
the
makes them
illusion of happy. They find
Yeah.
out later something else
Later.
made them more happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that is wow. What is actually better?
For the time, it might be good though.
Everything
As long as everybody's happy, that's better. That's the definition of better.
Just because we find out one day it's not good, maybe it was good and then it became out of date, and we need something else, or it grows into something else, pointing us to the next direction. Crystallization.
One could say better is something that is cleaner or more pure.
That's cool. Like better,
Say that
fucking better.
One thing could be better if it is more of what its intention of or use for it is. So maybe something like the alchemical essence is the best thing because that's what we want it to be.
Yeah, because we saying that, but everybody don't believe that. Some
You
of us
think
do.
you believe because it's an illusion.
Anybody else hear Lex Friedman on the call?
What'd you say,
Crystallization.
Rob? Rob said, "Oh, Rob jumped out."
Yeah, man. I actually had one of his streams playing in the background. But so like, does anybody feel that they have?
Now say it again.
Isn't Robin here too?
Yeah, Rob was here. That's what I was saying, and then I
Oh.
think he popped out. What else? Oh, okay. Yeah, Cryo. What's up with it, Cryo?
Yo.
I'll just be chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. I'm barely twisting up right now. My first blunt of the day at night. I can't wait.
I think the question we're all asking, besides is free will a thing, is Frank Stevenson real or not, or just illusion? Is that the one
Yeah,
foundation
Frank.
of reality?
That's because free will ain't even free. It costs. Come with a
Yeah. Beware of the free lunch. You got to go to church to get that free lunch. This is the pastor's session.
price.
Oh, you don't pay with money here.
Will gonna stop you at the door.
You pay attention right here. We create reality.
We got to get you kids ready to pay them tithes when you get older.
That's that sacrifice.
That's how you keep the business going.
Earth says one rule: you gotta have kids and you gotta have fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, because Miss Johnson, she been in the wheelchair catching the bus to the church, and but we need a bigger church. So,
So this is a pyramid scheme. We need everybody to donate $1 a day. You'll be 1% more closer to the law.
that's if you're trying to
I
get
don't think
close.
it's the law. I don't know.
You can't get to the Lord unless you go through me.
Or the Lord, not the law. I understand.
You can't get through the Lord. You can't get to God unless you go through me. And then, once you come to me, I'm going to talk to Jesus.
It's like everything's not free. You got to pay attention, but it don't cost anything to pay attention. But it seems there's limited moves in this form.
So how do you pay attention?
We're literally giving our life for whatever we're paying attention to.
Right.
I'm giving that life force. Time.
And so-
Whatever.
Paying more money than anything.
Energy.
We're sacrificing the time we're born to when we're die. We're sacrificing some of that to give something life.
So what's a wise sacrifice?
The law of sacrifice.
No,
I think you said
what's a wise sacrifice? Like, how do you sacrifice wisely?
It's like a trade. It's like the only way you can get something is through transformation. So you got to give something to transform. Otherwise,
I agree, but what's the wise choice for giving?
Well, some sacrifices become celebrations.
Yeah, and you give without receipt or without expectation of it.
it's a
Without
sweet
expectations. It's a smooth gyration. It's a smooth
smooth
gyration.
gyration. Without motivation.
Yeah.
Just like you were asking earlier about giving the person $1 on the give the homeless person $1. You gave it to him, so it's his. So there's no expectation of what he's gonna do with it. That's you wanted him to have it, now he's got it.
So why did you give it to him then?
Because you wanted him to have it.
Oh, that's a pretty key point to focus on, I think.
Like free will. I got a gang of whoopings for this will right here.
Do you really want free will, or did your mama teach you
This
that
will
that
ain't
was
free.
the way to go about things?
You said
I
your
think it
mama-
makes a difference. If you say something, oh, that won't happen. And I think that has a different vibration from saying that will happen. I affirm.
Yeah, you can't say yes or no whether things will or will not happen. Like, we just don't
If you have an
in
end
the
in it,
future.
the best way to predict the future is creation.
Right, but you can't tell me how that's going to go.
Only if you know. Only if it works out. Maybe you
You
can. Maybe
don't know is my point. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the
like
future.
sometimes you do know. Is it okay to know?
You don't know. Tell me then what's going to happen in the future. Tell me.
I can tell you what's gonna happen in the future.
You absolutely cannot.
I bet you I can.
You
I can
can't.
show you as
I'm
it
going to
happened
work
to
tomorrow.
show you that it's real.
I'm saying to fight y'all right now, but I can tell you right now, you can't tell me what's going to happen in the future.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen in the future.
What?
We about to talk English for the next 10 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Somebody has will.
Bingo. And let's not go until tomorrow. Let's not go into tomorrow because tomorrow I can tell the future.
Does
I'll get
us
up-
happening? Does us talking English actually benefit anything? Is there any impact?
Yeah.
I think so.
No,
I got
no,
Take
no,
it back.
not really.
radiation to my future self, or it already is. It was written.
It was written. I tell the future all the time. I'll be like, I gotta get my son to school by 7:30, and I guarantee you, I've been doing it all the time, every
Sick
morning.
buddy.
It's like I know
Oh.
the future.
Oh,
I know.
so tell me how to be happy. Tell me how to be happy right now.
Be happy.
Yeah, tell me how to be happy. If you can clearly tell me how to be happy, right? So
Just
tell me how.
Just be happy.
That's like telling me.
Not really a
I have
whole
money,
lot
how
to
do I
the
get
argument.
money to give money.
No, it's not
Yeah,
because I could tell you
Yeah, you don't
just to
fucking
be
know.
happy.
That's why
I
it's not
could-
adding anything
like,
to the
listen,
argument,
like,
you
I
don't
could-
fucking have any idea.
I can tell
Yeah,
you
you
just to
don't
be
have any idea.
happy. I can say, okay, be happy.
You can tell
That's
me all
the-
you want, but
and
that
you'll
ain't
go,
gonna make you happy.
Nah, that don't make you happy. But me, I can, you
All
know,
right.
go when I say I'm
I'll
tell
happy,
you
I can
how-
be happy at any time.
Just
Alright,
like
how
I
to get
can't make
happy
you
right now.
happy. It's outside of
this.
my control to make you happy. It clearly is. It clearly is. And it's outside of my control to make any of us happy. It's outside of your control to make your own self happy. It just
I don't
isn't
know about
within the
that.
realms of your being. It just certainly
What if
is.
No.
you just be happy? What if you like accept it? Maybe that you don't need a reason and you just be happy. Radiation.
Yeah, are you happy at that point?
Yeah, just
Alright,
happy.
alright, watch
I'm
this,
just-
Esau, watch this.
At that point.
like
Hey,
you,
hey, hey, I
you
got
made
this,
me
I got
happy
this,
just
Tommy.
by
Wait,
being here.
Buddy, is that true happiness? though?
The easiest way to be happy is what's called breath awareness. Pay attention to your breath, become one with your breath, and you will be happy. Trust me. It sounds weird, but if you literally just become one with the rhythm, the motion, the state, the absence
Why
of
you
state,
want to be happy?
and the cycle,
You think I
be
haven't
happy.
practiced
You
meditation
just become
before?
one with your breath.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
What'd
I
you say,
really
Rob?
want to be happy.
Yeah.
Why you want to be happy?
Well, you think I haven't practiced meditation? You can take your awareness away from the things that make you unhappy, but you cannot create happiness from that. It's physically impossible.
You've never experienced pity or sukha? Those are
That
basic
same logic
meditation
applies to any emotion. Then you just deny
So
yourself all emotion.
yeah, you can introduce new concepts. That's fine, but like, tell me how to be happy. Tell me how to do it. What's the definition? How do you do it?
Radiation.
It's when you don't desire anything.
Hey, no, yeah. Oh no, not desiring anything. That's the media shortcuts to happiness. I don't think so.
He said
Nope.
media
It's
shortcuts
not
to
wrong.
happiness.
It's not at all. It's not at all.
Conflict.
Knows how to be happy, dude. You're conceited if you think that you know how to be happy. You are
All I can
conceited.
do is
You
share
think that you
with
know.
you.
Yeah, all I can do is be happy.
I'm actually happy right now. I'm very happy.
You're
Right now.
not. Yeah, you think so. You think
What
so.
if there is no way? Then you'd be able to be happy right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you?
Yeah,
Why don't we
you can,
contemplate
look.
that as a group?
All
Maybe
you
that's
gotta
all part
do,
of
look,
it.
man, you got practice gratitude. Like build strong relationships with people. Engage in activities that you enjoy.
So once I build enough relationships, I will
Focus
be
on
happy,
the
correct?
present.
So once I build enough relationships, I'll be a happy person,
I
right?
think they say the
No,
key
I'm
to
saying
manifesting the things you want
that's-
is to
that's-
want the things you got.
I think that's a like having good relationships with people. That's a part of it, because you get to share
Yeah,
your
so you'll be
happiness.
happy. Well, once you have good relationships, you will be happy. That's
No,
that's
I'm saying sharing your happiness, sharing your happiness if you're happy, because you can be happy
'Cause the-
anytime you get ready. It's just
And the only time you can be happy is now.
Feels good.
And it's like, it's not a frozen moment either.
you can just
Okay.
yes. It's not hard to be happy,
there
bro.
there is a natural just be happy state that you can reach.
It totally is.
This is it.
Okay.
You don't have to really do nothing to reach it, because it's already in you. It's already there.
Yes, mad claps, mad claps, mad
It's
claps.
already
Yes.
it's already in you. It's
It's right
already
there.
there. You'd activate
I'm not gonna lie to you. Just think about what's ever opposing you and why you choose to oppose it, and then it usually like drags you to like a whole equation that you go through. You're like, oh, I'm not happy because of this.
This
So
guy
why am
knows
I not
like
happy
that.
because of that? Well,
Yeah.
you're not really just triggered by this, and like you know what I mean. So like you kind of find yourself choosing these emotions, and then you choose like what to accept and then why you accept that, right? and then you kind of take a step back and like, wait a minute, I can't do nothing about that right now. Why am I even tripping about that? You start realizing like, yo, I'm being hard on myself. Or, yo, I'm not showing
Why am
myself.
I
Like,
tripping
I'm
about
not being
that?
fair with me. I'm trying to make this do time travel. I'm worried about stuff in the future, or you know what I mean? Like all of those things. When you be fair and honest with yourself, you be like, okay, that's why I feel like you kind of get quote unquote happy. When you know what I mean? Become more integrated, or more unified instead of more separated or divided.
You got to know that you control your happiness. Nothing else really controls
Yes.
it. You got to do what you feel makes you happy. In which we look at other people and we go, that's
You
making
will,
them happy.
though?
Let me try that.
Yo, did you know if you exert enough control, you would eventually be happy? Do you know that for a fact?
Do I know what?
Do you know that if you exert enough control, you said if we control ourselves enough, then we'll eventually find happiness. Do you know that's true?
I don't know.
Nah,
I'm just happy
that's
because
like
I
trying
want to
to
be
get
happy.
I would say
I
nobody
like to
fucking
be
knows that that's
happy.
true.
I said, look, even at
You
that,
gotta just relax.
look,
You gotta
even at
just
that,
relax. That's it.
I'm happy because I want to be happy. Okay, I can laugh. I can sit here and be happy in a point to where I can laugh at everything that's being said and make it into a joke to me.
So let us know. How did you get happy? Like, what were the causations that caused you
You
to
can see
arrive at
like
that point?
what we're in.
It
It's like the
wasn't
mood
no
we're
cause.
in will like be correlated with the thing we do next, and then what we do just now has correlated with the feeling that we have now. So we don't really know if the feeling or the action comes first. What if
I'm
just
not really clear
however you
on what it's correlated with, so
I
if
had
you
to
could
use my
whatever
define
magic.
that,
emotional state.
I'd be super happy.
Had to do
So
like
let-
when I was a
let me just
kid and
correlate
use
with
my
that is defined.
imagination.
No, so what do we just correlate with? That is defined. That you speak of. Tell us.
But it's just like a state of being without any correlation.
Oh, so is that really factual, or is that just like an idea in your head?
Nothing else.
What's not an idea in your head? Where's the limit?
Right. We're all perception. Exactly. So
Yeah.
how can we talk about truth without knowing what truth is? We can't.
Oh, you
Honestly,
can.
truth
why
just
would
means
you ask?
accuracy, man.
Yeah,
If,
Something can be
if
closer than
everything is
than we're
perception,
listening
how
to.
do we know what is? That is my question. If everything is perception, how do we know what is?
If you've got a question about it, then you're asking from a specific either knowing or unknowing state. You're asking from a
Definitely unknowing. I wouldn't agree that anyone is in the knowing state. So tell me, how do I get to the knowing state?
Because we know what we know.
Stop allowing
People
yourself
talk.
to
What do
question
you
yourself.
know? Tell me what you know.
Stop
Stop
questioning yourself.
interrupting
Tell
people.
me what you know. Yeah.
I know that I
Okay.
know nothing.
Tell me what you know.
I know that I know nothing, and I'm okay with that.
So is that something?
Yep.
When you start
That's
validating
something.
yourself, you become in the
I
knowing.
know everything.
When you
But
start
what I
searching
know,
for another
Oh,
validator,
there go
then
my
it becomes
boy.
come
There go
back.
my brother Big Chill in the building. Glad to see you
The
here.
cosign.
What it do, man?
Oh, y'all don't really know shit, right? Because you can't really define it.
I don't know shit,
I would
but I
say
know
it's
everything.
the same thing as not knowing anything is the same thing
Well,
as knowing
honestly,
everything. Because all you ever know
I
is
agree
Yeah,
100%.
I could
I'm
probably say
totally on board with that level of thought. But
I think
for anybody
I
here
think
that thinks that they know something is full of shit.
I think, but knowing is not just the thing that you're stating and knowing. It's like you dance around something to point at it, but then even if we point something out, that's just the implications and the context that we use to determine what we call understanding.
I have a
I think
hypothesis.
that knowing is just the dancing. It's just the dancing, and there's no actual finite.
But what about the part of us that's being?
Yeah.
You say that we're all one. That
I
there's
didn't
no
say that.
separation.
Did I say this?
Earlier, you were saying something like that along those
Okay,
lines.
well, tell me how it is then. Tell me how that we're all
You
one.
said it's just us.
Yeah,
You said
well,
there's no
So
you and me.
tell, right, so if you believe that, then tell me how it is.
They aren't happy necessarily.
That's what I'm saying. The part of us that is always knowing because it's always being. It is what it is. And that's the point at itself in order to point itself out to itself, maybe.
So did you choose to be a part of this?
Hell yeah.
I think saying yes or saying no would be saying pretty much the same
Oh,
thing.
like you're kind of scared to say yes
It's
or
kind
no.
of both and neither, really. I
No,
have to
it's
say
fair.
yes and I have to
Yeah.
say no, but that has to happen at the same time. And neither one of them really is both, really.
I'm gonna avoid your question because I'm scared. That's basically your answer. Okay, cool.
Yes, I
That's
say
not-
yes.
Well, under the
I agreed
circumstances
to
of the
this.
Yeah, I say yes.
I
if
accepted
anything.
all the terms and conditions. I know, bro. Frank was there. He seen it.
The human condition was that you were born into this, so you can accept all these things as truth. Yes.
Those are real people.
But we're accepting the things that we don't accept. We're accepting some things that we don't know.
I even accept your truth as
But we
truth.
accept everything.
Because I believe you feel the way you feel.
You were born into the state. Is that truth?
I was what? Born into it.
Yeah.
I chose to come here.
You did? When did you choose that, buddy?
It
Tell
was
me
a time
when
that I
when you
forgot.
chose it.
I had forgot. I forgot on purpose.
That's a load of bullshit.
I
You
forgot
didn't
on
fucking choose
purpose.
it.
But I
Yo,
chose
you
to
did
come
not
here.
come to this world through choice. You did not.
I
You sort of did not.
did. Like, think about it, right? Think about it. Think about it. Okay, let me break it down for you. Let me. I'm gonna break it down for you right now, right? In a way that you can in a way that you can understand it and
But I
feel
don't
it.
understand.
I'm gonna break it down, right?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's go.
6 years ago, right? I had, made a YouTube channel. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, right? Dang, I smoked some DMT and I started talking about it. And now look where we at now. I chose to be here. I made this, and now you're here. You chose to be here. You created a Discord and you came in here.
I'm not fucking asking about your ability to fucking make this channel. Did you choose to be born? Yes or no?
I said yes.
Yeah.
Everything that I did in life, I made the choices. I made the choices of life.
Dang.
I made the choices.
To hear like a certain answer or a certain point, or for stuff to be like two-dimensional almost, like it's either this or it's that. When leaving out the possibility of it being both. That's why I think like some of the questions is like but is it here though? It's like I'm trying to allude you to I'm trying to allude you to dance into my curve. It's like, oh, did you eat today? True. Nah, I had this though. Oh, but if you did eat though, you had this though, but that's still food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to allude you.
No
to
matter
my
what you
reasoning.
say, it's gonna be wrong.
And be like, you think Frank Stevenson is real or fake? He's in quantum superposition. Watch out.
Quantified super.
And you remember
Tolerate it. Don't accept it.
Do
It's all bullshit. Remember, truth? It's all BS. Just tolerate it.
I
If it gets
always
too
do.
smelly,
I always do. I told you, bro. That's why I don't try to. It's hard to sit up here and try to even explain life because the way we believe life, some people you ain't just be out of it. I can't do nothing but laugh. Can't do nothing but laugh. Life is a Bugatti. Like I seen yours. You got the green one.
green. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got that sparkly one with Swartzy.
Everybody
diamonds
got
all-
choices.
Yep.
But people do try to play chess with people right away. It's like, hold up. I thought we had free will. Why you trying to make me play chess? Like what Khan was pointing out. I was noticing
Yeah.
that the whole time. It was funny.
Yeah,
I was just gonna
but
ask him, do he remember being forced to come to this world? Since it's such a...
That's what I said earlier, Ty. We already went over that earlier. He was like, nah. He said, nah. Like, he said there's improvable either way. And then he said, prove it to me, basically.
Why y'all?
Holy.
Somebody muted him. I don't got control over that. But
Yeah, I don't see him. He left or something.
oh,
I think
okay.
he left.
Yeah, he left.
Oh, all right.
If you think about it, the title of the video go with that same topic.
We got a
Like
switch
free
there.
will, and
Seven?
did
Oh,
you
you
come here?
He was
Like,
just
did you have like?
you
My
can
bad,
see
my
he was slurring, kind. You could tell he was kind of tipsy. I said I have had many tipsy people come in here and get off the rocker.
Many.
I'm not gonna
Many.
lie, I couldn't hear him too much because this microphone is more on the low end, so it picks up all the boom. So it's like I can't really hear. I gotta put it to my ear. Like versus y'all got a high pass filter, so it picks up more of your vocal. This one picks up more of the low end, and I couldn't really like hear him like that. I gotta struggle to hear him.
Oh yeah, because it sounded like he was close to the mic to me, like it was muffled, so I was barely hearing anything anyway. That's why I kept on saying,
Yeah, I
"Wait,
was
what did you
like-
say?" Because the mic was hella muffled. But I don't know, bro. You feel me? Like you can make your shit miserable, or you can make it good. You have the choice. It's like no,
Case in point.
no, I can't. I can't.
That's the paradox.
You want to be happy.
He's
No.
asking, how can you know? When you have to know yourself. You can't ask someone if you know how to know.
Yeah, do I know? Do I know
No,
what's
have
right?
to.
Yeah,
Tell me if I
that's
know.
I don't know how to tell you.
that's the free will. You have the free will to be angry about shit. Okay, you have the free
Knowing
will.
is
to-
like the opposite of asking somebody.
Yeah, you do have the free will. It's like
have the
some
free
people
will.
don't want that responsibility.
I just said that. I said, bro, you ain't. You know, nobody has to respect you. Nobody has
That's
to
'cause-
respect you. They don't have to. That's a choice.
Hey, real quick, bro. Once I learned that nobody's required to do anything, it made me more so appreciate the people that's in my life that's choosing to
Right?
be there.
Yes.
Like they don't have to be there. They don't have to talk to me. They don't have to do any of these things. Especially a person who like is taking psychedelics and stuff like that. They're way more. Not I say way more open minded, but I'm saying like they way more like, bro, like I don't gotta do none of this stuff. And so they're more choosing to be there. Not like, oh,
Yeah.
I have to be here. None of that stuff. Even if they felt like that, it's like, oh, bro, you feel like you gotta be here. I'm that important to you in your reality that you feel like you gotta be here and play this part for me that you made up. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, bro.
Yeah, and help me, help you, help me. No, I'm just
Mad respect. When you see motherfuckers, you better look down because you don't want to look them in the eyes, or else you're losing your chain. Motherfuckers gonna tax you. So that shit only works on Discord. In the real world, yeah, man, you better show motherfuckers respect, or you gonna learn about respect. And that's the way it is.
Nah,
I don't know
but-
about on your.
No,
Yeah.
that's the
No,
look.
but
I'm not
because-
saying that. I'm not saying you're not right with what you're saying. But all I'm saying is people don't have to respect you. Now,
No, on
now in
Discord,
real
you must come
life,
in with-
like in real life, they can be disrespectful. Yeah, you can do something to them, but you know, bro, I done been in too many situations to where I made too many mistakes.
But you know what I'm saying, True. Right now, the streets are hot, man.
Man,
You
right.
look at somebody different. If you don't know them, you say
Right.
something different. You're just in a wrong area. It's a disrespect. You know what I'm saying, man. It's all politics now.
Yeah, but you
T-Dot,
know, Big
LA,
Jill,
like-
we OGs, we don't move like that.
I see it every day, man. All
We
day,
don't move
every
like
day.
that. I don't move
Nothing
like
wrong.
that
Nothing
no
wrong
more.
with people that
Like
I ain't
even
told you, bro.
even when a
Nothing.
person is being disrespectful, I don't have to be disrespectful back to them. I don't got time. I'm gonna just
This
keep
guy
it
won't
moving.
right there at the bus stop, stopped him because he didn't want to talk to him. He's like, "Where you from? What's your set?" The guy ignored him, so the kid stopped him. Somalian stopped the next Somalian. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's easy to get away from a person. Look, I ain't got time for that, bro. You feel me?
Me too, man.
I got
Me too, man.
I ain't got time. I
But
just don't, bro.
You know, it's fucked up. It's there. It's out there, man.
But you can make me have time, and you don't want to make me have time because if I got time, it's gonna get ugly. But me knowing how ugly it can get,
It's all about time, man.
yeah,
You know,
it's
you
like
fuck with
me
the time,
knowing
you
how
gotta do
ugly
time,
it
and then
can
time is free
get.
time, and fuck
Just
that.
be like, bro, I ain't got time for that, bro. You feel me?
On Dream Time.
On Dream Time, you feel me?
Yeah, respect is earned, man.
Frank
Not
Stevenson. Frank Stevenson time. That's what time I'm on.
Why does Frank Stevenson sound like a Dragon Ball Z character? Vibration.
I know, right?
It's like a whole new character.
I know Frank Stevenson come, everybody better start tucking their chains and putting their stuff away.
Because
Hide
when
your-
Frank come around, he ain't
hide your
gonna say
weed.
is there free will. He will take their shit.
Growing up there with a guy like that and all that too, you know what I mean? He used to do that.
Hide your weed.
Hide your kids. Frank Stevenson's around right now. Tuck all your chains. But I think Frank Stevenson is the one who can end that debate once and for all. We chose Frank Stevenson.
Will chose him.
Who chose? That's the thing. Frank chose.
I'm just going, did we choose to come here? Yeah, I feel like I chose to come here. Shit. I
I
seen
think every
myself come
time
here a
we-
gang of times.
It gets to the point where we got to think: are we even speaking the same language just because it's English?
No. We
You're just
really
making
not.
sounds. I'm making the words have meaning.
Falling with style.
He said, now we can do this shit like pimps, or we can get into some gangster shit. No.
Damn.
To go
Or we can get into some gangster shit. I'm just
Fuck that.
let me stop, man.
Get you putting stuff across the border and thing. Next thing you know, you're traffic. Yeah, man, I'll be a gangster before a pimp, man. Pimp is a heat score nowadays.
Nah, that was you ain't never seen that movie. Master Creator know what movie I'm talking about. You ain't seen that movie yet.
But we can get into some
Everybody got choices. Yeah, or we can get into some fractals.
All the pimps on the East Coast. All the pimps, not Newfies. They're Scotians, Nova Scotians.
No,
the best pimps in the world.
No, big chill, man. What's up with y'all Canadians, bro? Like, what's up with y'all?
East Coast, yeah, that's where the rock is from, man. Nova Scotia, they're different, man. They're like some different pimps, man.
No, bro. The one, hey, look, the one guy right now that's talking, that was on DJ Academics talking stuff about Kendrick Lamar, talking about he was Drake's shooter.
Yeah, top 5. We're dealing with him, man.
Top 5. Why is he snitching like that?
Bro, he just got out of jail. He beat a fucking he was in jail 3 years. He was on the run for a year out in Cali, bro.
Yeah,
and then he
got
beat
caught
the
in
charges, man. He put out. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When he was in jail, he gave an interview with my boys from We Love Hip Hop, Toronto station. Check them out. You see Chill's a part of that community too, man. But he gave a interview with my boy Friday and said when he gets out, he's going to give all the ops 10 grand each. He's going to give respect to the man, them people that dead. He's going to talk to the gangs in Toronto and make peace. Then as soon as he gets out, he goes on Ack and Aiden's fucking stream, and Aiden promises a $1 million deal at fucking TikTok to Eddie. Eddie ain't going to deal with him. Eddie don't want that heat score shit. And then he starts talking about, oh, he's going to go to Drake's house and everybody in the Kendrick video, he's going to mark them. Did you hear T-Rel and AD and Pun? And did you hear Smack today? Yesterday?
No,
they
I didn't
watched
see that
this,
one.
and Smack said from California that nobody in Toronto is allowed to go LA. We got marked. We're marked. We're not allowed to go to LA. Anybody from Toronto in LA better watch out. Because he said he gonna shoot up Smack's boy. Smack said he's coming to Toronto, gonna hook up with his ops. Oh, you watched the Smack and AD videos. I don't know if it's live on Fig. I'm not sure which one it was, but the one where they all sit around the couches and talk. Pun, AD, T-Rel.
Why they getting all these people in they bullshit, though? That's what I don't understand.
But, yo, that top 5, he don't represent the city. Even when he was on We Love Hip Hop, I was up in the chat saying, yo, this guy do not represent James Street. This guy has a video with him wearing a bra. Yeah, he's sort of part of the Somalian mafia, but it's not that same Somalian mafia. He's trying to talk nonsense, and he's going to get shot. I give him 2 weeks.
I seen him get ran out. I seen him get ran out the store. I seen that video. They ran him out the store and was like, bro, you get this weirdo up out of here. I said, dang, they straight kind of punked him, but still, all in all, though, why is he talking all that mess, bro? I'm like going, bro, talking about what he gonna do. Oh, we looking for his people. Then he started showing text messages. I think it was like between him or like he was trying to say Drake. I'm like going, dang, you about to get Drake caught up in the Rico.
Yeah, before he started talking stupid, he talked to Drake, and Drake was like, keep it up, top 5. Then he got juiced. Then he crashed. Then he started saying, I'm Drake's shooter. I'm going to shoot anybody. LA doesn't have a pass. I run this. He don't run shit. He's a little punk, True. He don't run shit, man. And now this is gonna go viral still, but you can't see my face. That's why I won't go on the camera on We Love Hip Hop. Because sometimes you say some shit with the youths, I get your bullet. You know what I'm saying? These guys are from Uptown.
Yeah.
I'm South Zone. They're Uptown by Jane and Finch, Connection, Jane and Shepherd. But there's so many different cliques out there. It's crazy. But they're younger youths, you know? And they're the
Yeah.
ones putting the guns in the 14, 15-year-old kids' hands right now, thinking they're not going to get charged. So trust me, things are going
Oh,
to fall.
dang, that's crazy. That's what they were saying too. That's what the
yeah.
top
And
five was saying, something like that.
did the same thing. Same with Pressa. Why do you think Pressa can't come back to Toronto? Because he's Somalian. They kidnapped next Somalian kids and made them do gay shit. Oh yeah, big shootout in the lobby. It's all on YouTube. Not the gay stuff, but the whole story. And then Drake somehow got Pressa permission to go to Europe on tour. Pressa was cool, and then Pressa got off. And Drake just gave 50,000 to Top 5 about a month ago for his lawyers, because Top 5, you say he's rich, but Drake got him a good lawyer, and this lawyer got him off.
Yeah,
but
got
now
him
they're
off on
talking like We Love Hip Hop. Drake got to step up and say, "Yo, this guy's a fool. He's talking nonsense." Because Drake don't need this kind of heat.
He gonna have to,
Now-
because the family of that guy, of the guy that got killed, they family is like speaking out.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
he
people
got enough
speaking
bodies
on it
around
now.
here, too. You got enough bodies, Wassa crew, and you know what? That drill shit, there's drill shit from Toronto that's hype, but everybody's dead. Smoke Dog, Houdini, Banks is in a wheelchair.
Banks is
His people
pimping
shot
it
up
all.
Banks. All the people that are trapping in Toronto, they're
feel
garbage.
great.
I mean, the trap music, it's garbage, man. But it's live on IG. It's popping. Toronto's like the next London, England. The accent, everybody laughs at the accent. Then they want to hear it. Like Ack and fucking Aiden, they were making him look like a friggin' fool, man. But he didn't see it. You know what I mean? He didn't see it. But he don't
Does it
represent.
sound like a British accent, or how does it sound?
You know, he's gonna. I'll tell you, he's gonna be dead in 2 weeks, or for sure on Halloween, someone gonna kill him.
Don't say that. Don't say that. We don't want that to happen to him.
Nah,
We just
the
want him to
streets are
get
crazy.
G
He's dead
check.
already. Max said today on their show
Somebody returned his books to the
from
library.
LA to come deal with him. That's what Smack said today, and even T-Rail, and they were saying, "Yo, don't say that, man. Don't
Yeah,
say
you
that."
can't
Uno's
tell.
got a goal there for a comedy festival. Uno's coming down next December, January for a Latino comic festival in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, we love Uno, man. It's all good. We love comedy, but I don't know. We're gonna see, man. Smack said he coming because he can't come up here. Top 5 just got out of jail. He can't come to America. So Smack said, "Yo, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna link up with your ops." And they gave a call on their show. Say, "Yo, any ops of Top 5, link up with us. Link up." They gave the call
I
out,
didn't
man.
hear that, Big
I
Chill.
told him, hip hop, what happened, and then fucking he checked it out, and he's gonna do a review on that shit because that's not right, man. It's causing war between Toronto and LA. It has nothing to do with Drake either, because this guy, him and Drake had a beef. They fell out, and because Drake gave him money for his lawyer, they talked peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they ain't really chill. He said this weekend they're gonna go to Drake's house and he's gonna stream. So everybody on the Kick, they're waiting for and YouTube, whatever, or IG or whatever fucking other platforms he's on. I don't fucking know. But even on IG, he pops. When he went on IG, within like 2 minutes, he had like 100,000 people watching. You see what I'm saying, True?
Yeah.
And the guy's not talented, man. Like, you know, he killed next Muslim brothers, and that's what the next Muslim people gonna kill him. No Jamaican, no black, no white. It's gonna be a next Somalian brother.
Green Bud said Green Bud said drill music is the cause of so many deaths nowadays. He said in drill music 2015, like Chief Keef and stuff, was bad, but it's far worse now because they name dropping dead ops and everything. Yeah.
Bro, you
I'm not gonna hold
watch
you.
the history
The
of
music
Toronto.
now, it sounds like war
Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead in the history of Toronto.
It sounds like war music.
Man,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Look, when you that's what I do. I told you, man. I be taking mushrooms and I be listening to Mozzie, and then I be listening to Plug Walk and all types of. I listen to hella rap music when I take mushrooms, but I don't
Now,
look
not
at
just
it
rap,
like that.
That specific area kind of thing. It feels like it. You know how they be like African drums awaken like a part of you or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like, oh, it make you want to do something, but it's like, oh, this is activating like one of these chakras. I swear, I'm not like saying it does this, but I swear, bro, it showed me like, yo, this is why people like talk about
Oh,
this stuff
thanks for
on
sharing
like
the
the
live, Cotton.
amplification of it, the frequency of it. Not that it's high frequency, but it's so fast, and then it's so like kind of dark tuned, not dark, like it's bad, but it's so like tuned in a certain way. It makes you like it amps you up. It amplifies. It's like an amplification or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, like,
but look,
the music,
you know how I,
it's just,
like
really
when I
True. You know Kid Cudi?
yeah.
I've been listening enough Kid Cudi, man. I'm in his YouTube vibes when he go live in the studio, just chilling at night, smoking everything. I'm up in the chat. I told him about True Life Stories because those guys talk about mushrooms and tripping sometimes and DMT. I told him, say, big community here. So Cudi, if you're listening, man, come on, join the channel, man. Join the panel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he does mushrooms. I don't know. Let him tell his story.
It's wild, Con, because when you dive in, bro, and you listen to that hardcore rap music, man, you hear that God don't play. God is being everybody. Look, God is being everybody and everything at one time. Like, period. So God don't play. God is like, man, I can be a street nigga or I can be a cowboy.
Ice Cube, no Vaseline. Shit. Now that new Puffy track,
I can
no
be
baby
Puff
oil
Daddy.
coming out.
I can be Puff Daddy.
Coming out, no baby oil.
God's on that.
He's dissing everybody. He's riding out with everybody.
Because you don't
Worse
mess
than-
with Cudi. He said Diddy
Bro, if
gonna hey, Erie said Diddy gonna get you Big Chill because you don't mess with Cudi. With Kid
Fuck
Cudi.
that. I told you already, Diddy stole the song from me when I was young, man, in like 1987, man. And I seen Mary J. Blige at the Surf nightclub. It's not over. She was singing that house shit. Yeah, man, 77. I must have been 15. My boy was the DJ there, this guy Gus, man. And he's like, how does she, man? What do you think? I'm like, yeah, man, she's proper, man. She's good, you know?
Man.
And I rapped some song for him with a remix of fucking Diana Ross. Do you know where you're going to? Do you know the things that life has shown to you? Yo, 5 years later, that motherfucker stole my song. And I even mixed it with the Dream Warriors in Toronto. Trust me, bro.
They just
My
knocked
song.
off. Hey, why they gonna restrict my live on TikTok? They always
He wanted to
do
take
that.
me to one of those white parties. You know what I mean? I said, no, I'm too young, man. They tried to Bieber me, bro. They tried to Bieber me. I said, no, not this guy, man.
They tried to Justin Bieber you.
Yeah, man, I'm like 15 years old, man. He want to take me and party with him, man. He's like 22 at that time and shit. My boy was the DJ there. He was like 19, 20, whatever, but he wanted to party hard with us, man. Back in those days, 87, bro. 87, 88, bro.
Yeah.
Before Heavy D, you know what I'm saying?
For
Mary
Heavy
J.
D
Blige.
drop.
Hey, I do want to clarify when I say drill music,
I never
I'm
seen
talking
Puff
about that
Down.
Batman music. That where they like they sound like they rapping in the bushes. Like,
Oh,
like
damn.
that.
Yo, man, Mary J. Blige, he was hot.
You mean like animal trapping, like beaver trapping, like damn, like that sounds like bluegrass.
He said that sound like bluegrass. They talk
Oh,
about
that's some country song, man.
right there. That ain't no bluegrass.
they restricted my live on TikTok because you cuss too much, Big Chill.
Yeah, fuck China, man. You can suck my fucking dick, man.
Big Chill. That is not
Much love.
Yeah. It's China, not the people. Big Chill love
Come
the
on,
people.
Big
man.
Chill, chill out, man. You trying to
Come
get
on,
me
we love Big Chill.
constricted,
We love
man.
China. Let's be easy, Big Chill.
You trying to get me
Gotta
constricted.
Go viral, man. Better to go viral, man. Restricted. Ain't no money in monetization, man. It's all about those clips, man.
I ain't monetized
You know,
no
that's
more.
Strict proper
That shit is
fractalization.
Nah, we can
Ain't
do
nobody
anything.
gonna-
I do
They're
anything
gonna
on
want-
YouTube because I ain't monetized.
They want to see the demons. They don't
I
want to see
stopped.
the angels.
I turned off my monetization on all my videos, so they just took my monetization. Her master creator, her Big Chill be going, what the hell? He just say anything, huh?
Do drugs and shit now. They demonetized that shit. All the stream channels got demonetized. All the DMT. they all got-
he just jumped right in it. F China. Kim Jong-il. Look, man, see, damn, now I'm getting a phone call right now from Kim Jong-il. Why you do that, bro?
That's North Korea, man. That's my boy. I play Fortnite. I play Fortnite with North Korea. Kim Jong Un. I play Fortnite with him, man. That's my boy, man. I ain't say nothing bad about him. I'm converting him to fucking Christianity. Give me a couple more weeks. He's good, man. But I say China.
Wow,
Fuck China,
man.
not Korea, man. Not Korea, man. They're gonna help out America, man. He likes America. He wants to be American. You know what I mean? He don't like the UK because when he went to school in the UK, something happened in a washroom. But I can't talk about dictators of countries like that. Just joking, Kim. Just joking, man. I see you on the bus, Kim.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out, mama.
He plays as that family guy. You know the fat guy with glasses, the white fat guy? He's in
Yeah.
Fortnite now. That's who Kim plays as. If you see him in my fucking lobby, that guy, he's the
I'll
only
watch it.
guy that
All right,
plays
mama.
always with that character.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
The
check
guy
it
talks
out.
Korean. He said he was him.
All right, love you
I
too.
believe everything. So I don't know.
Well, mama was gonna call me 5 times back to back. Just say you gotta watch Secrets of Playboy on Netflix. They was doing that P. Diddy stuff way before P. Diddy was doing it. They taught him.
I knew that shit. Apparently, from P. Diddy's house, there was an underground tunnel to the mansion, and yeah, some weird shit. But I don't think. Listen, man, Hugh Hefner, he was a freaky, probably, but he never did the shit Bill Cosby and Puff
Khan
Daddy
helped
did.
build
Come
that tunnel.
In the magazine, they want to be in the magazine, man. People just wanted to meet Puffy. Next thing you know, they drink the champagne and they pass out and their ass is bleeding. Like, what the heck? And that's
Yeah.
that's the males, not even females. You know what I'm saying? I never
know,
conceded
ain't
to
that
that.
some shit, bro? What the hell? Like, that's money make you? Nah, money don't make you do stuff like that.
I know some man them that turned freaky after they got to like million.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
hey, Theo, I thought money made you buy Bugattis and stuff like that.
Yo, you know J-Lo's in on it too, man. I heard some tapes with all the people were released. Did you see? Not on YouTube, but you see any of the tapes, True?
Yep.
Yeah,
I seen
man. Beyonce, Jay-Z. Like, these people look like them, and it's no editing, man. It's some old footage, but you can do anything with AI. I don't fucking know. But yo, I never seen no Obama shit. But what did I see? Jay-Z.
I seen
fucking-
Denzel Washington leaving one of Puff parties. I said, "Oh wait, it was like it looked like it was in the '90s."
Some different peoples, man. He had cameras everywhere, blackmailing everybody too, and that was the thing. He was blackmailing everybody.
That was smart though. They had cameras everywhere, cause he was a freak. He was watching everything.
Khaled's in on that shit too. I forget who else was in
They
the
gonna
video,
be talking,
man.
man. They gonna be talking about this shit for the next 2 years.
They're online. Somebody leaked them out. The videos. Somebody had some of their own videos. Even they're working a deal with Pornhub, but Pornhub don't want to touch it. But X something is gonna take it, some free one. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, they don't. I don't know. They don't charge. They don't make ad revenue. They don't know where they are. But they're gonna start charging with these. But it's illegal. The government said if they do it, FBI is gonna raid them. But they're out there. They leaked on the tapes, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Man, I couldn't.
That's
even,
why you
I can't even name a Kid Cudi. I can't even name a Kid Cudi song. I ain't even gonna lie.
Day and night, man. Fucking.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Only
right.
song I know.
Okay, that's the only one I know too. Day and night. It
Cudi is
remind me
crazy.
of Just Ty.
I always listen to Kid Cudi. Yeah, Ty reminds you of Kid Cudi a little bit. Yeah, man.
That song, that day and night.
That old, man.
And trying to find it, man.
But he's still making music, man. Sometimes he's in the studio live. You can see him live making beats.
We supposed to be doing a Terrence McKenna live tonight, Big Chill. But we got Big Chill. It was even better. Nah.
I was crazy busy today. I was gonna catch some shrooms and trip tonight, but I gotta be up fucking early doing some shit.
Yeah,
Hopefully
me
tomorrow
too.
night, EMT.
Me too. I gotta be up early tomorrow too. But if I go to sleep early, I don't get that. What time is it over there, Chill?
The kids wake you up. The kids wake you up fucking early. Now the
Every
time
morning.
now the time is 12:30.
Oh damn.
AM.
Yeah. It's only 9:30 over here.
6:30. Like, tomorrow's a holiday, so he'll sleep in for school. You know, he don't want to wake up. But when there's no school, he's up right in fucking early, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Being more and more acceptable. Yeah, conscious rap though. Yeah, I think they've been putting. It's crazy because like, dang, you wouldn't even think like to me, Mac Dre was a conscious rapper.
Mac Dre's good, man. I listen to his shit. You guys turned me on to him.
Mac Dre was a conscious rapper.
Gangstar, man, Big L, fucking Talib Kweli, and Mos Def. I did a few movies with Mos Def. He's a great guy. Amazing MC too, man. You know, Wu-Tang, man. I don't know. I like that New York. I love Cali shit too, but I like New York. I don't know if because it's close. But like Wu-Tang.
That's why, right there. Because it's right there.
Mac 10, West Side Connect, you know, all that shit.
Oh yeah, West Side Connection. That was the man.
Short too. Come out these ways.
Yeah.
You know the old. And fucking,
yeah, I was like, yeah, because like being from Fresno, we got most of the music. We got the music from LA and we got the music from the Bay. But the Bay just was slapping it kind of harder, man. You know, Spice One, Totally Insane, RBL Posse, Too Short, E40,
Too Short, yeah,
Mac Dre.
Too Short. Even
Mouth,
Mac Dre.
Messy
so
Marv.
Don't know any of those guys. Only Too Short. Too Short went crazy. Too Short's tapes out here were like crazy.
Oh yeah.
That was after NWA broke up and Ice Cube was solo, but then Too Short was out. And what's the other guy? Trick Daddy? Trick loved the kids. Trick, man. Oh
Trick
yeah,
Daddy.
Man. Those are fuck. That was like early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s.
Which is wild.
Yeah. The mixtape era, you know?
Spice One, Spice One, MC8.
Well, MC8, I know.
Sibo, you feel me? Brother Lynch. What's the other boy name, man, from SAC? SAC had a gang of rappers coming out of it too, Sacramento.
E40 was crazy in Canada too. That's like a next legend, man. You know, E40 reached out here hardcore, and he brought up some people too. Like
CMV.
People.
I mean CMW. Damn. No, what's the name from SAC? The one rapper. Dang, not Ray Love. I got Richie Rich. Man, golly, bro. When you go music from the Bay, bro. Oh yeah,
DJ, the DJ.
MC8
Richie Rich
from LA.
Is he a rapper?
Who? Richie Rich. Yeah, hell yeah. Richie Rich.
That's not the Richie Rich.
You ain't never heard the song. It's going down tonight. Tonight it goes down. It's going down tonight.
Yo, true.
X-rated. No, not X-rated.
I seen Kid Rock DJ, and that's what his name was. His name was Richie.
X-rated out of prison now.
Kid Rock name was Richie Rich, and all he did was fucking play hip hop. He was from Detroit. He came to fucking Windsor across the bridge, and he had long golden hair, locks, and his name was Richie Rich. And he was the only white guy amongst all these fucking guys. And he played like the hardest fucking hip hop, Run DMC, NWA at them times. I think it was early 80s. All ages jam, you know, 14 years old, like 86, 85, 13, 14. Then you see him as a rock star. But there's this guy from Chicago, a DJ, a house DJ called Richie Rich. He's a DJ made Salsa House. That's why so many Richie Riches. Even up here, we have an MC.
Like when you go all the way back, like to Heavy D, like when he came out with not the Heavyweight Lover, but you go all the way back, bro. When you was watching like yo MTV Raps and all that, it wasn't really no Bay music on that shit. You feel me? Most of the people was from New York. Like straight New York. Kwame, Special Ed, Big Daddy Kane. You feel me?
Yeah.
What's the name?
I didn't know you knew about them guys. Daddy Kane and
Grandmaster Flash. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the African. Yeah, Sir. Oh, Sir Mix-a-Lot from the Bay.
He's from Seattle.
Seattle. I know it's close to the Bay.
They're
I always
almost
thought he was from the Bay.
near the Bay right
Yeah,
there.
they
We
close
got
to each
Bay.
other. They fuck with each other in a real way.
We got Elliott Bay. That's
man,
awesome.
don't forget about
Sale, man, was
LL Cool J.
Like
on
somebody
Rougher
like
Than-
somebody
the
was
Rough- the
asking
Rough-
me like what was the first concert I went to, and that was the first concert when LL Cool J came out with I'm Bad, and Too Short was the first opening act. Like Invasion
Yeah,
of
man.
the Big Booty Bitches.
LL was wicked enough. The LL concerts were like pure girl. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
LL
he
is
dropped
wicked.
down in the radio. He dropped
He's a
down
good
in
guy.
the giant and walked out of a giant boombox. Public Enemy. I forgot who else was there.
Hey, you see the new track with him and Eminem? Don't think Eminem fucking got him either. Yo, he switches up. Yo, then that new, my daughter played it for me. I was like, yo, that shit was proper.
Yeah,
That
I
new-
don't know, man. I like
man. How old is he? And he's still rapping, man. Come
like
on.
60.
See?
LL Cool J, I listened to his album though. I had to sit back and listen to it. He had a lot of hot rappers on there, but yeah, I don't know. He was just kind of off. He didn't sound the same, but it was cool.
I heard the Eminem jam. That was it. Because
I like what you was talking about before, Mount Rushmore, Big Chill, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, and all them. E40 in that one too, in they little clique.
Oh, those guys touring around. Yeah, I caught some podcasts. And yeah, E40, Ice Cube, not Ghostface, Scarface.
No, not Scarface.
Scarface is there from Ghetto Boys.
I wish that's who they should have had. They should have had Scarface in there in Mount Rushmore. It was Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube,
I'm thinking another one.
E40, and somebody else. I forgot who else. Let me see. Hold on, I'm about to
Well, I
see
seen
right now.
someone where not without Snoop Dogg, but it was Ice Cube, E40, Scarface,
Mount
Too
Rushmore
Short.
rap.
It was those four guys. Snoop wasn't in it. It was the real legends.
Rough making on the track like a fract with the devil.
I miss Rasta Snoop. He was good for a couple days when he put on the dreads and did that reggae album.
Oh dang. Let's
Yo,
go.
the Rasta man didn't like that.
Okay, yeah. Too Short was with them.
See, Too Short. I seen some.
Yeah, that's who it was. It was Too Short. It was
didn't see
Snoop Dogg, E40, Too Short, and Ice Cube.
Too Short was doing the taxes up there. They had to have
where I seen Scarface on one.
Man, seeing Scarface in concert, bro, that shit was so cool. It was just, at the time it seemed like the best thing ever because I grew up on Scarface. It's
Nice.
like growing up on him and then seeing him perform all the songs when you was young is like, whoa. Like that shit was dope.
Ghetto Boys affected us, man. That's why we went creeping at night. That robbing motherfuckers. We always hung out at the cemetery. Wouldn't come in the cemetery. So we'd run to the cemetery. The cops wouldn't come in because there's no lights. It's all fucking dark, you know?
Yeah,
Trick or
and
treating,
it's like
man.
I went to 2 Scarface concerts too at that. Like that was the second one.
Are those guys still alive? Bushwick still alive? I can't remember the other dude.
Bushwick dead, and then Willie D do he do podcast. Willie D do podcast.
yeah.
He the other ghetto boy. Willie D,
Bushwick was
Bushwick Bill,
right?
and
The
Scarface.
one-eyed midget.
Huh?
Well, Bushwick was the one-eyed midget, right?
Yeah, he was the midget. Yeah, did his own eye in.
He was crazy, bro. Little Chucky before there was Chucky, I think. I didn't know if Chucky was around at that time. Gave birth to Chucky. The man seen him and said, well, let me make a white dog. Because a black dog, we can't do that's racist. So let me make a white dog.
What? South Coast.
He had that knife facing
South
people,
Coast
man. Little
Ballers. South Coast
But yo,
Ballers album.
NWA was influence up here, man. Fuck the police, you know? That shit really influenced, man. Rebelled against the police. We put like NWA on all of our skateboards, black or white. They were like rebelling. Public Enemy was more the commercial thing. We didn't really buy into Public Enemy, but we always appreciate Public Enemy. But yo, when it came to NWA, next level. And even Ice-T too, man. When Ice-T switched it up to the rock stuff, hip hop, and did Cop Killer, holy fuck.
No, I ain't heard.
Like,
I ain't heard this one.
Ice-T's an OG. Like, and yo, that guy's serious. Pimping and
Ice-T?
gangster. Ice-T is serious.
Did you say Ice-T? Bro, remember
Ice-T.
Ice-T? Remember Ice-T was in the Warriors movie?
Bro, he goes by Water T.
He go by Water T. But I ain't gonna,
He's still
man.
serious, though. I'm not even joking. He's still serious as Water
That
T.
movie, they say that's when the Crips broke up here or started up here was after that
Ice-T in
movie.
the
Certain
Warriors movie.
Main Street blocks where I'm from claimed Crip or Blood after that movie, but it was here way before Colors, way before.
Yeah, but still, he was in the Warriors. Did you see how he was dressed?
Who, Ice-T? I can't remember.
Yeah, Ice-T, man. He went through. Ice-T went through many stages, like most of them.
I don't know, man. I always see him as a kid, man. I see him from like maybe late 80s, 90s. There's a big house community underground after hours up here, man. And, you know, he's been around Tio for a long time. My boy Milton is good friends with him, man. Like him and him every time he link, and not for drugs or anything, just he's Spanish. And I think Ice-T is half Spanish or something. I'm not sure. But I know he speaks Spanish too. Because anytime I see him, he always Spanish people talking Spanish. But he's a cool guy. I thought he was a Bati man, to be honest with you.
But he was name, man.
But he's no.
Like that was hilarious when I seen him in the Warriors, bro. I said,
didn't see that one.
He looked like a punk rocker.
Oh shit! Right on.
He had on the fishnet shirt.
Shot that movie. Yeah, they shot that movie on $18,000 or something. Like, there's a low budget movie, but that became an icon, a cult.
Yeah.
They keep talking about making a remake of it, but you can't touch that movie, man. You gotta leave it alone.
They made the game. They made the game. Remember? They made the game and shit. But but it's hella funny though, man. Ice Cube seeing Ice Cube on there.
Warriors killed Cyrus. Warriors killed Cyrus. That little rat bastard, man. But he killed him, man. He just pointed at them, man.
What year did the Warriors even come out?
Gotta be 70s, bro. That's in the 70s, bro. I was a little kid when that came.
Ice-T would be 107.
I wasn't allowed to watch that movie. I remember me and my friend, somebody was babysitting us, and they fell asleep, and we rewinded the tape and watched it while they were all high on Valium and fell asleep because they were knocked out cold. We watched the whole movie. Check out the year. What year was it? 78, 79?
What year did the Warriors movie come out?
It was in the 80s. Not sure, 70s or 80s. It's old.
Dang, 1979. Dang,
79, so
2 days after my birthday, February 9th.
7 years old, true. I was 7 years old.
You were 7 years old in 79? I was 4.
I was born 72, man. But yeah, I remember we weren't allowed to watch it. They said, no, you ain't watching it. Because I think the one they show on TV is different. The original one, there's like some nudity. You know, the girl that leaves the other gang with the guy?
Yeah.
They have sex, and they show a little bit more on the original director's cut. But when they show it on TV, unless you see it, I guess, I don't know. Because I remember they wouldn't let us watch it. But there was some boobs in it. I think that's why. In the movie, there was...
It was some boobies in it. For sure.
I was scared that night when we went on the subway at nighttime, like go on the subway. Back in those days, the lights flickered and they would go off in the tunnel. So it would be dark. Remember, I don't know if you remember 80s riding, and even in New York, I don't know how it was in LA, but like the trains, the electricity cut them off. So the trains went dark, like in the Warrior movies.
Yeah,
I remember,
that turn on and off. But we didn't have those. We didn't have those. Those didn't come in LA until like the late 80s when they got the
but that movie
or something like that.
Up here, when they used to play it in the cinemas, the kids used to dress up like the fucking different gangs and go watch it. You know what I mean? Oh, some crazy shit. That's called following.
That's how we did with Colors.
Yeah, man, it was
As soon as
crazy.
we went to the movies and we seen Colors and we came out, it was like, I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood.
Yeah. That's like all those Italians up here when Rocky played. All those Italians went to the show and then they came out after, thought they were boxers and got their ass kicked, man. If anytime you took your girlfriend to a Rocky movie, you're gonna punch out an Italian guy after the movie because he comes out like he's a tough guy. Yeah, start fucking pop, pop, pop.
Like
Oh, it was
Eddie Murphy said. Eddie Murphy did that in one of his skits. That was
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, the Italians took Rocky serious in the '80s, bro. Not when he was Rambo, they didn't give a fuck. But Rocky, the Italian stallion, bro. All those Italians got the gold chain with the golf, with the punching thing, right? You know what that is, eh? That's for Golden Gloves. People that box over fucking 10, 15 years get that. You can't just wear that one boxing glove. You're not allowed to do that. If you have that, then that means your hands are registered as lethal weapons. And all the Italian kids used to wear it. So the real boxers would knock them out and take the fucking the gold glove, you know. And even if you have two of them, it means you're not allowed to have golden gloves. That means you have golden gloves and your hands are lethal weapons, and you can't wear
your
that shit.
hand, that means your hands is registered.
Yeah, you can't have those golden. You can have all the medallions on your chain you want, but you can't have golden boxing gloves because those boxers take that shit serious and they'll fucking test you. It's like if you have a tattoo of the Poseidon, the thing that Zeus has and that Poseidon has, that pitchfork. Yo, bro, that's like Navy SEAL shit. You got that shit, bro, and you try to tell you're a SEAL and you get caught that stolen valor. Yo, they take that shit and burn it off you, man. And even you'll go to court and they'll tell you, you never served like that. You have some book. Yo, that's stolen valor. That's against the law. In Canada, America. You go to prison for that shit, bro. And they surgery take it off, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah, but
But don't fake it until you make it.
I ain't gonna hold you, Big Chill. You feel me? Drake is done. Okay?
No, man.
Drake
Come
career.
on. Don't you see the new thing? The new thing? These guys did it all for Paramount. Paramount just made this big deal with Metaverse, and now record sales is going to be on what people, someone's getting stabbed out here, shot. These guys freaking out. It's Friday night, they partying. Don't be coming on my property, I'll shoot you. But it's all because of fucking Meta and Instagram. They did this thing, and this was all to promote these. It's all for money, bro. They're both Paramount artists, bro. Distributed. It's all a setup, man. It's all a setup. Trust me. It's all for money, bro.
South Coast Ballers.
And now top 5 baited up. It's about to get through. It's about to get through.
They had Tony
Bennett coming to eat up.
and now they got to take him out of the picture.
Now everybody in LA better watch out. That's what they're saying. Pressa better go in hiding. Man's calling Pressa. Can't get over Pressa. He's all afraid now that Smacks and man,
I didn't
them.
see that. I didn't see it say that. Hold on, let me go back and see. Big Ballers movie. Big Ballers movie.
Yeah, man. Watch some old Degrassi, the second generation with Aubrey in it, man. See Drizzy in the wheelchair. Do some amazing acting, man. Check it out. Degrassi, next generation.
Man, Drizzy is not no actor. I told you. I just tried to explain to you. Drizzy career is over.
Watch it. Watch
it's
it.
over.
When he was a kid.
Done. It's
People
done.
say he lived a rich Jewish life. No, there's some poor, but
he's
he made money.
deleted.
Stolen valor.
Just in LA, bro. Just in LA, man. Come
Hey,
on.
Drizzy is
Man,
deleted. He's deleted. Okay, his career is over. It's okay, Big
It's
Shield.
all just a play, bro. Come
He
on.
had
Man.
a
He
good
could
run.
he's an icon, man. He's an icon.
That's a cold
But he's got-
play. Hey, he did a play
gotta be
to
better than
destroy his career.
No,
And
it's
then you
his
got
lyrics.
this.
He
And then
didn't
you
pull
got this.
cannabis and
Then you
pull
got
out
this
his rap.
top 5 dude snitching on him.
That's what I'm saying. You got to deal with top 5. That's his worst thing. Forget Kendrick. Kendrick's a munchkin, man. He ain't got nothing. Let's see at the Super Bowl if he plays not like us. He's gonna do it though. He's gonna do it.
How could he not? Wait, hold on. Where's the Super Bowl gonna be at?
Once the P Diddy tape comes out with Kendrick
Where's
and the
the
baby
next
oil
Super Bowl
swimming
gonna
pool,
be?
it's over, bro. It's over once you see Kendrick there. by
yeah.
the baby
I'm tripping. I'm up there talking about where is it gonna be at? It's gonna be in New Orleans. That is right, because the whole little thing with Lil Wayne, they wanted Lil Wayne. They were saying Lil Wayne should do it, but
I don't know. That was
Yeah.
fucked up. They didn't win,
But then
that's-
I think out of respect, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. Out of respect, I don't think he gonna play it. But they
No,
gonna
he
ask
played.
for it.
If he don't play it, then that's round 2. He lose. You got to play it at the Super Bowl, even if they tell him not to
No,
play
I'm
it.
saying if he played Not Like Us at the Super Bowl, I'm telling you, Drake's career is over.
Oh man, come on, bro. Come on.
It's
These are
over.
fucking. This ain't the streets. This ain't the streets. True. These are fucking just artists, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
They're
know
both not
it
gay.
is. But you
Come
okay?
on,
Look what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. It can be done. Look
Yeah,
what
but Ja
50
Rule's
did to Ja Rule, though.
celebrity. You know what I mean? Come on, he's still touring Europe, making millions a year. Maybe not 50 Cent.
No, he's not. He's not actually.
Ja Rule in Germany. I'm like, what? How the fuck he still touring? He's like, yeah, I got him in Germany when I was in fucking New
I don't
Zealand. He was
think-
going there.
It don't matter.
So
he's
he's still-
not getting paid that much. He's not making them millions of dollars no more. I don't
Yeah,
even
but
know
50
what
was
is
different. Man. 50 was different. He went to
what
everybody.
is
Nobody
Ja Rule
wanted.
net worth.
Even Ja Rule people, murder, whatever the fuck they're called. They didn't want to touch him. Nobody wanted to touch him. They tried to
Okay.
blackball him.
Yeah.
But Detroit is the scum. So
And it's
Eminem was the only
crazy.
one that gave
I
a
don't see
chance.
because
It's
it
for
basically
Detroit
is saying
job.
that it's saying that Ja Rule's net worth is $4 million, but I don't see that because I'm going. They still play Ashanti and Ja Rule songs on the radio every day.
Yeah, and Merv or Murd, whatever his name is, he won't give Ashanti her rights. He's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot. That guy's
No,
an idiot
Ashanti
too, man.
got her rights back.
I don't know. I didn't think he was
got
gonna do it.
her. Ashanti got her music stuff back.
He was on Drake Champs laughing, say he'd never give it back because remember he dated her and she left his ass for Nelly. Remember?
Oh,
She was
he
dating Merv
said,
from Murder.
he said Diddy snitching if Jay-Z go down. Yeah, you know Diddy gonna tell on Jay-Z. The
Yeah,
industry
man.
robbed
Kendrick
Ja Rule.
down.
The
He was the
industry
one that
robbed
robbed.
all of them.
It's fucked up, but it's true. There's a lot of that shit happened in L.A., man. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's
It's fucked.
But you know what's trippy though? A lot of actors, singers, musicians, when they die, they have nothing. They die broke.
Mhm.
Angels.
Like, come on, they give you a $55 million deal. Like, you have to pay that back. 50.
Yeah, but they already break it down. You got to pay half the taxes, then 5-10 to your manager, then your peoples, then this to the house and shit. 55 mil ain't nothing, man.
Nothing. You're gonna have 20 million.
Not America.
You're
Not
gonna have
America.
20 million when you done.
And you got to get that shit every year. But who's getting hundreds of mils a year? You know what I'm saying? Money don't last.
And
You
you
spend
heard
that shit.
I mean, did right now basically what they saying. Diddy said, if I give you 55 million on a deal, you got to give me some ass.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bill is down. Bill is gone.
A $55 million deal? Yeah, it's some fucking going on. I guarantee you. It's some weird shit gonna happen. That's a lot of money.
Hey, but you see, switch fucking topics. But you see that shit's going on with Cardi B, man. Because fucking now she went on IG saying how she beat men while she was pregnant with Offset's kid.
Yeah,
Because Offset
she
broke
slept
up
with
for a
her.
while.
Yeah, she
Next
slept
girl.
with. Yeah,
He's seeing
she slept
somebody
with his
else, but she
friend.
went on IG and she done bust a few men while the baby was in there, man. Who is it?
Chief Keef got
Freddy
hella
Blanco
swing.
was talking about it. Ack was
Yeah.
talking about that. Fucked
Yeah,
up. She didn't
that's
need to tell.
no. Yes,
But
she
I'm
did.
gangster. You think
No,
I'm
yes,
gangster?
she
I'm
did though, Big Chill. She had to say that shit. Want me to tell you
Because I
why?
could have fucked with ops that want to kill you, but I didn't. She fucked some other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And she says
she
it.
smashed one of his friends, probably, but I don't think she did. I think she just said
Fucking
that
hell,
because he kept telling her, I'm sleeping with all your friends. I'm gonna sleep with your ops. If he's telling her that, what is she supposed to say?
He ain't
She's
saying
supposed
that
to
shit.
take
He
that
said
land.
other
He did say that. He did say that.
people
That's
sleep with her.
that was before she said what
Hear
she
that part.
said. Yeah, if you go look before she said what she said, he was texting her and telling her that.
Well, so that's why she said it. At least because I heard her say, I seen her say, at least I didn't sleep with your ops. So okay, so he slept with her ops. But girl ops are different than guy ops, man. She gonna get him killed. They already killed his brother. She want to kill the kid of. As she said, I don't want to get you killed, the father of my children. My children love you. Yo, just saying that is incriminating her. You know what I'm saying?
Not
She's
really, because
stupid.
that's some real. That's some man. That's
Yeah,
how
but
it
if
is.
you
That's
he's
how
gonna
it
go down.
100% really is in the hood.
Yes, I know, man. I know, man. I know
That's how
enough
it
men took
is.
hits on their woman, and I know enough women took hits on their man. The man them say, yo, your girl paid me 20 grand to kill
He
you, bro.
said, "Does free
You gotta give
will?"
them 25 not to kill you, man. Give them 25.
Excel Self said, "We got to get off of Cardi B." Them. He said, "Does free will exist?" Yes. Huh? We went
To an
all the
extent,
way off free will into all
I
other
believe it's
kind
all.
of
I believe it's
everything.
all like predestined, like those books where you get to choose different way and you experience different things, but the ending of the book always ends to the same ending.
It always got the
Because you
same
know
ending.
things when I was young that
It's
came
like,
to true in
but
the
it's like you
future.
got a
I
free. I
don't,
think you got free will to a certain extent because you're able to
yeah,
choose what things you want to use within the reality.
that's what I'm saying. You choose to come here to be a doctor, then you're going to be a doctor. You're not going to be a
But it's
CEO
weird
man or a
because
postman.
it
I'm
don't
just saying.
seem it don't seem like free will because if you're using the things that's already here, because that's all you can use is what's here. So how would that even be
Yeah,
free
when you get to
will?
make certain choices,
It's like an illusion of free will. It's
like you
like
said, man, it's to an extent. It's limited choices, but still you think you have infinite choices, but really you're not.
he
You know what I'm
said,
saying? I want to go
okay.
to the moon. You can't go to the fucking moon. Only so many people worth in the NBA become an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the future, enough people's gonna go to the moon, but in our time, it was hard to be an astronaut. I'm just saying, better chance to be an NBA player than an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about
He said,
True, but we
okay.
young, like we all want to be astronauts, astronaut or
Yeah,
police. You know,
or police or some old weird shit. He said, okay, if it's predestined, what you're in, what are you walking towards if you don't know what comes next? You just
the
walking.
lesson,
You
the
just walking,
lesson. You
bro.
see
You
the
don't
lesson that
half the
you're
time
gonna
you don't know
learn.
what's gonna come. You feel me?
You
You
see
know.
the lesson that you're gonna learn from this
But
life. You come into it, but you don't know how you're gonna
it,
learn that lesson.
it's kind of weird though, because if you actually pay attention to life, you can always tell what's gonna come next. I feel like you
So I see it's
can
more
tell,
predictable.
but it ain't
Just think
about knowing
God see what
what's
it is.
coming next, but it's the reaction of what's coming, of how you gonna
I
act in
see
that
it. Yeah,
situation.
I can't predict it, man. I see it as chaos, man. One day you think you know something, and the next day you know a tornado fuck comes different ways. Like I see it. I see the
Yeah, but
change
it's
in
like you
everything. I
said,
see
like
it
right
chaos.
now, it's about to be a hurricane, but everybody
No, I'm
know
saying
it's
we didn't.
coming.
Was it take a walk to the store? I couldn't tell you what the fuck could happen on a Friday night. I
But
can't tell you what's gonna happen, but some shit's gonna go down, and it's going down,
yeah,
man.
but you get you can come up with different scenarios
There's
of the
the world
situation.
chaotic,
Like
dude.
if somebody run up with a gun and they get ready to pull it out on you, you know what's about to happen. I'm about to
That's what I'm
get
saying.
robbed. I can play this
No,
the
you're
wrong
about to
way. I
grab the
can
gun.
play this the
And
right
you know what?
way.
You're about to grab the gun and murder somebody and get away with fucking manslaughter. And that's it, man. Motherfuckers, no, don't fucking rob me. Ain't nobody kill me, man. I'm ready to go, man. Been there, done that. Take me, let me go, man.
Too small to
Let
be.
them deal with me, then I'm gone.
Oh
But
man.
I know that's not my fate.
So
I know that's not my
we'll
fate.
see. Man, I don't know, bro. It's like some things you can kind of tell, bro, when where
Yeah,
life is
some
gonna
things
go.
are
You
it's
can tell.
unpredictable, no doubt.
Like, and I think
You know,
that's
all
what
the
we
things
like as we live in life. We try to come up with these predictions of what's gonna come next.
so
You
tight,
know.
you know. You're only vulnerable too much. But what I'm saying is when you're exposed in all different circles and all different shit, it's shit you can't control, man. You can try to put in your 2 cents, but yo, man, they don't want to hear that. It's a different vibe outside your comfort
Said
zone.
I'll
You know what
disappear
I mean?
back into the void. Yeah, I
In the
don't know,
comfort
bro.
zone, everybody accepts you, man. Yeah, you can predict everything, what the kid's gonna do, what this one's gonna do.
You know.
But talk to your cousin, man. See what your cousin's saying. Your cousin's gonna tell you about some crazy shit. Your
Yeah.
homeboy cousin from the Bay, he gonna tell you some shit happened today that's like some crazy shit. The brother with the cousin with the stories, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The me and him
You.
got chatting
Yeah,
I know your other.
yeah, my
I don't know which
little
one.
cousin. But it's wild, bro, because you know I think like in a lot of ways we live life in order to know what's gonna happen next. It's like we live it like that. That's why you know as the experiences go, it's like you're calculating them. Like even when you talking to somebody and they saying the wrong things, like you like bro, you can kind of predict it after a while. You know, I know it's hard to see, but you can after a while, you know your predictions become good and good. You can tell how your kids gonna act in certain situations, how your girl gonna act when you say certain things that you know you ain't supposed to say, but you say it anyway.
So are you willing it into existence at that point, True? Is
Are
that
you?
free will?
But those are
Nope,
just people
nope.
in company, man.
But did you
We're
know
all
that
in sync.
before it
We
was
all
going to
Jedi shit on
happen?
each
Did you
other. But
know
outside the
you
covenant,
will
that mind game
react
shit
just
don't
because
work on
you
other people.
make a guess? It doesn't mean you know what
That's the type
Outside,
of
happened
will
next.
that's
All you
paid
can
for
do
in
is
advance.
react
all
to
your people.
it.
But outside the kingdom, other kingdoms are different, man.
It's a
The
lot of
consciousness.
situations, bro. Cause,
Yeah.
cause it's crazy. Cause it's a lot of situations as they come to you. It's an it's an infinite amount of possibilities, and a lot of them do run through your head. They run through your head, all of them, and one of them might come true, but all of them still ran through your mind. Like when that person went to go, you know, rob somebody or rob them, like you knew what was going on, you seen what was gonna happen, and then you go, okay, it could go like this. Okay, it can go like that. You run them all through your mind, bro. It's like
There's two ways it's gonna go. You're gonna run, get shot in the back, or you're gonna fly. Or yeah, you can let the man then rob you and take your shit and
yeah, and just take
be a
it and be
victim.
gone. You can
You got three ways.
it can go a gang of ways, or you know it can go a gang of
Fight or
ways.
flight.
It can go an
You could
infinite
freeze.
amount of ways, bro. And
Flight,
I
flight,
don't,
and freeze. You know?
I can say a lot of times, like even with talking to people, like you know the next words that are gonna come out sometimes. But I don't think
But
it's
that's
a every time
the way it is
like an
tomorrow.
everyday thing. But I think it can be. I think you can get it to that depending on who you are and how you think.
But then
Cause just
it
think if
depends on who you're around, though.
I know, but look, okay, let's say everybody that does whatever they're doing gets it from somebody else, right? Okay, what if you actually was able to remember every moment in your life? Every moment, meaning that every action that you did, you can remember the reaction to it. And you seen the same reaction to this one thing a million times. A million times. You can predict once it starts happening what's going to happen. You'll know. It's like almost like driving the car and hitting corners. You feel me? Like going to the supermarket and you know where you got to go. I don't know. They say so to me.
Yeah, man, muscle memory,
I have
man.
free will, and that can only be expressed when we have infinite options. That's free will. And a lot of times you do. You
I
got an
think you
infinite
carry
amount
shit
of
from
options
past
all the
lives,
time.
man. I think you carry shit from past lives too, man.
Yeah, I
Like, you may
think
not
that
even
too.
remember your past life, but you have some kind of attributes from your past life. Whether you were an animal, another human, whatever the fuck you were, you don't realize it. But until you pass through this life, you see, oh shit, that's from that life, that life, that life. How many times life? Like, I think we still carry stuff from other past lives. You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Like I think we do too. Like the ones that lived before us, because we
And I
got
believe
them
that
in us.
we're a
We
dimensional being. Like right now, we're watching us
no
outplay in this
free
realm,
will.
but really, we're like from a higher dimension, man. Maybe not God realm, but like we're like a different dimension being that we can be here and be there at the same time. But when we're here, we don't know of being there. But I believe, like the spirit and the soul, man. There's some duality shit, man. But we're here and we're there, but we don't understand. We're totally different than the being that's watching us do it now. But that is us out there. But we're allowing ourselves to experience this.
As a
Why or
human,
when?
as a
As a
human
human,
entity.
and we're observing this. We're like
How to
six-dimensional
use the
beings. We're
restroom?
on
Give me
another
1 minute.
level. Even the afterlife is like a confusion of going to another dimension, whether heaven, hell, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we're higher than that, man. We're higher than than purgatory. You know, I don't want to say we're higher than heaven, but we're higher than hell. Maybe heaven is the last one, but there's a lot of before heaven. There's other dimensions. God's supposed to be on the 11th dimension. Physics supposed to have proved it. We're in the third. I believe we're like 6th, 7th dimensional beings. You know?
They say you got to be higher than hell to come to Earth, so that makes sense.
Yeah. And I think people choose to go there, man. Like the DC version of Lucifer, he's just like the warden of the place, man. You know what I'm saying, man? But once you go there, you can't get out. It's like becoming a crackhead, man, at the age of 60 or something. Man, it's over for you. You start smoking crack at 60 with fentanyl or snorting coke nowadays with fentanyl and shit, you're dead. You can't get out of that fucking meth. Meth make you turn the genetics of your face and make you turn into shit. Crack, you can stop that shit back in the day, put some weight on. But no, once you meth head now, that shit eats your bones. There's no coming back, man. You know, that's how hell is lower vibration. People get lost, but I think it's a place you create yourself, man. But I think we're higher than hell too. We like 6th dimensional beings, man. It's just a place. I don't know everything, but when we get to the other side, we know more. But when we're here, we're limited. We have to act human. We have to act human, even though we're not human. I feel sorry for the humans, though. Whoever found this place and is like, yo, let's take over their bodies when they're born. That's fucked up. Because I think we're just parasites in this body, man. If there's all this afterlife and outer dimensional travel, we're not from this fucking place. So that means at one time somebody came here, put a soul in these bodies. Because if not, they'd just be monkeys.
That's the
climbing
problem,
on
Big
trees.
Chill. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think that's the scary thing. The scary thing that you are this place.
No, we're parasites, bro. Inside our souls are parasites in these human bodies. You are nothing like this human body. Even the brain that we think so smart, we're trying to collaborate and fucking and fucking take apart everything and translate it and do all that.
You
Man, the
are
brain is
like
dumb.
you
The brain
are
is
this
dumb.
place. Why you
Brain-
think we here, bro?
And look
We
what we
are
do,
this.
DMT. The brain is the handcuffs. Your soul is. That's what I'm saying. We ain't these human bodies. You are not human, bro. You
That's
are not human.
It's just
But
a
you've been
different
human.
part of you. You alien
But, oh,
too.
wait, listen.
You've been
You
wolf,
spirit too.
been bird. You've been different, man. But you're not human, bro. You're just a being that is
It's a
experiencing as a human.
Insectoid. It's an insectoid bird entity.
I
It's
think
like
we
a
are.
bird person insectoid octopus.
It's like you're
entity.
not human, and it's like, okay, really we not, because you know we came up with the term of calling it human and we named everything, but still though, you are that thing that you are right now.
Because usually we come into thinking like humans, like we're some little thing inside the body,
Be
like some
back.
type of wiggle, and
Ready.
we're just sitting here
All
like
right.
our limitation is being a human. But then the alternative is we're something greater than being a human, and we have a
Yeah.
filtration.
That's
some
what
type
I'm
of
saying.
filter
man.
over our eyes.
We're
That's why they
greater
say-
than the
That's why they be
shell.
like, we spirit also.
That's why they say you got to treat it like a temple. Temple's where you go and praise God. So if you treat it like a temple, then you'll live 175, 100 and so many years. But if you don't
Oh,
respect it,
Did you just
your
see that
body's
lady?
gonna-
Did you see the lady that said she was 141?
Oh, was it an African lady or was she in like
she
Belize?
was an African lady. She looked like she was
Yeah,
Ethiopian or
144.
something.
I don't know. Some other guy said that. But yeah, man, if she's out there, I know they said recently 116 years old, I believe was the Japanese lady died in Japan. She was, they say, the oldest person. Because when people claim that shit, they go and check it out, right? But look recently,
I'm
I know
actually
the
related to that lady, bro.
oldest
my
person
cousin,
in the world
nephew's
recently
uncle.
just died. I remember seeing it on the news out here, the oldest lady. And now they showed the other lady that's the oldest. I can't remember. But 100 and something, 110, 11. I can't remember. I think the lady that died was like 100 and almost 20. Like, that's crazy, man. That's fucking, that's crazy. That's more than double my fucking age, man. That's.
Apparently they got some Hindu
You want to live
yogi
that
guy.
long, too? They say another 5 years they're going to make the pill, the crocodile pill. As long as you don't get shot or your head chopped off, you can live for like up to 175 years. They're going to bring it back to the old days of Testament of Noah and shit. possibly they say 300 years, but going to guarantee 175. And it's all from crocodile and alligator DNA testing, because at a certain point, they stop aging. If they don't die from infection or battle or outer threat, they can live for thousands of years, the crocodile and the alligator. So they did some genetics on that shit, man. And apparently it's already out there in the market, but there's some next level stuff that's going to come out, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to live 150 years.
Man, I mean, if everybody that you with right now gonna live that too, it will be different. But if everybody gonna be gone that you grew up with, it's like, I'll let the ones.
They're
who
gonna have
the world
another
have
two
the
life
world.
stories by then.
The reason people promise me space cars in 20
And
years.
another big chill.
Yeah, I want to fly. I want to get off this planet, man. If I can't get off
Lady
this
said
planet
she's
within 20 years,
141 years
What
old.
if that's the trick of it? It's like whatever entity that this
Oh,
reality is
141.
using, it skips every other generation, like, and it reuses the same characters, like same face, same everything, same personality.
Is there a woman who is
So
114? Such a eternal life through both herbal and childbirth through the born in 1953. She ain't no 140 nothing.
It was a lie.
It said she was born in 1953, but she telling everybody she 141.
Like, you look young for that age.
Wally Soto, what's up, Wally? So yeah, I guess she's not 141. That's how it usually is. Somebody will say something and then they won't be that.
They're talking out the side of their fractal.
Oh dang! Did you see who her husband was, Theo?
Nah, was
Frank-
it Steve?
Frank Stevenson.
I knew it.
Frank Stevenson.
That's how you know that free will is, or whatever. The prediction is real. We can see the future for sure.
Yeah, Wally Soto said free will is not personal. Will words explain themselves?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what's cold about free will, though? Free will, I'm going to tell you the truth about free will, right? It's going to be whatever you feel like it is.
Because that's the freedom you have.
Because that's the freedom you have. So whatever
That's
you
what's
make
messed
free
up
will,
about
it's going to be like, yep, I'm
Whatever
that
it is.
right there.
Because whatever you say it is, we're usually pretty convinced of it.
Yeah.
And what if we don't think there could be another way? We're just like, that is what it is. I'm looking at it.
That's how smart free will is. It's going you once you convince yourself, it's going to show you all the reasons why you right.
For real.
It's like, let me
Free will
show
looks
you a
like a
couple of
person
examples.
inside you.
Huh? Like a person inside of you.
His name's Will. He just lives there.
He just lives there. You like, let me show you. Oh, you don't believe me? Let me show you. Like, what you need me to do? What you like? Life is just like that. It just does what you need it to do. It's like, you say it's ugly? Okay, let me be ugly for you. I'm going to show you ugly since you want me to be ugly.
And sometimes we can get like our first round of getting everything like syncing up. I'm like, why do I keep seeing yellow cars? They're like, I was right about my theory of the
Exactly right.
universe. I keep seeing it.
Wally said, pay attention to language when it's generalized. Is when it works at infinite levels. Once you correlate, it is limited will.
Yeah, sometimes we try to put a cookie cutter on things and make it apply in every situation.
Yeah.
It loses potency. Or it's meaningful, or it loses practicality sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, bro. That shit just trippy. Cause okay, what you say it was? Okay, yeah. Life will be like, I'm that too. I'm that too. I'm free will too,
And
but
then
I'm not
after
free
life
will.
gets ready, like you could get synced up with one way that it is. Like I see it everywhere. This is how it is. But you're like, oh, just because it was that doesn't mean it can't be something else too. Damn, now I see it another way.
Now I see it. Now I see it this way. So it's like I don't know. Free will. That's what trips me out about it. It's like I believe it, but you know I don't at the same time. And I'm stuck in the everything is truth, but it's half truth.
Yeah, like Jesus is not real yet. He's flying around, ripped as ever.
Ripped
beating
as
up
ever. That was Jesus on the train.
Damn. What do you think of when you think of a half-truth, True? Is it a half-true life story?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a half true life story. It's just like, you know, I believe it because you believe it, but, you know, maybe not. But I believe it.
Like, you can't really believe what happens. Like, what really happens is like water. Belief is just that cup you hold out. And you're like, I mean, yeah, it fits in the cup. It's not like the ocean was shaped like this cup. But it works, I guess.
But it works. It works. Because reality is like water. It will take whatever shape you want it to take.
Yeah, that's a good analogy because you can't fill up your cup if it's full.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, bro, that shit is just like water. It's gonna take any form. Whatever form you decide for it to take, it's gonna take it, and it's gonna be that, and it's gonna be like, yep.
The water goes where the flows. Where where Frank Stevenson goes.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, he said, remember Theo, Rick and Morty, he said, you think you out of the hole, and then you realize you not out of it.
But that's funny, True, because this whole conversation, everything we know, pre-birth, everything, infinity, has been in the hole.
In the hole. You'd never.
So we can't get outside to talk about it. Oh, let's look at this. We are it. We're in it now.
Prove it to me. Prove it to me.
Prove it. Prove it.
In the hole. Look for yourself. Look. Can't you see?
It's like, hold on, I got photos. I got a video.
Hold on. Let me email you real quick.
I got a video.
I got a video of
I'm in
it.
the hole right now, though. I'll do it when I get out. Oh, wait. Damn it.
You'll never believe what Theo did on this bike ride. I got a video of it. Look, you got to see it.
Oh, but you got to look through it through my vision the way I saw it. Let me send it to you.
It's impossible. It's impossible.
Super Omega
Hey, do you
Force
think that's
Dream.
like an impossible thing for, like, well, maybe, no, it's not. But it is at the same time. I'll never be able to look at it how you look at it. I can try.
That's how they got it in that movie, True. That movie Inception, Leo DiCaprio in them.
Yeah.
It was a Titanic movie, to say the least.
Yeah, that was a good
And they had to do it submerging in water for sure. But other than that, my second point. But yeah, that Paprika is another movie. I don't know if you've seen that, but
I think I did.
that's where the idea of Inception comes from.
I think I watched it. I don't remember it all.
It's an anime, and they got a little device that goes in your ear, and two people wear it. One of them can go in the person's dream who's asleep.
Oh
And
shit!
they can
Rick
be a
and
character
Morty.
in the dream, and they can see everything in the dream. It's the same shit they used on Principal.
Rick
What's
and
his
Morty.
name? What's the principal's name again?
Frank Stevenson.
That's it. Yeah, Principal Frank Stevenson. They go in his dream. Damn.
I forgot his name,
The
though.
Lord. That's canonical though, but yeah.
Yeah, that shit sent them. But like, it's weird because when I look at that episode, Theo, it's like it show you how your thoughts go. Like we can
Isn't
go
that messed up?
into the mind of the principal, and then when we in the mind of the principal, we go into the mind of somebody else that's in the mind of the principal, and then we go into the mind of the person that's inside the mind of the principal.
And each dream character that's in the dream has just as much of a regular life and dreams of their own, and even inside their head, When they go to sleep, they dream at night in that dream.
Yeah,
And they have characters that also have dreams. And
they have characters, and they characters have dreams.
Remember, sometimes they feed back on similar realms of their own. It just comes a big loop where he got stuck.
It is a big loop because like what it made me think of is the character of a father, and then going into the character of a father, inside the character of a father. I don't know. That's wild, bro. It's like Terminator in the past and Matrix is future. That's wild. I didn't know till recently. Oh yeah, you seen what's her name? The mother of the Matrix.
What, the Oracle or SETI?
Yeah, the Oracle.
The Oracle.
And what if she was really the Oracle though? Like, just what if she was? Like, what if she was really the Oracle and everything she was saying was true? It's like, what if?
Because at the end, they make you question, what if not?
I know, right?
And what if?
I'll be
Well,
thinking.
if our imagination is a part of reality, then some part of our imagination is that. It actually happened
You
somewhere.
were going to
or
say
it-
Frank Stevenson. I knew it.
yeah, it's happened.
You wanted to say it.
Oh, where was their free will?
But yeah, that's weird.
No,
But then you never know what we're viewing. You could. That's what I thought of as a kid. What if everybody just sees purple, but they call it green, and I'm the only one who sees green as purple, but I see purple as green.
At times. I think confusion is the game. Like, maybe we try to confuse ourselves.
It's like if you're that good aperture, diameter, radius spectrum, then you're just confused enough, and you know just enough. You're just lucid enough.
Just enough, because if you
call
keep,
happiness or something.
if you keep if you keep yourself confused, you'll never get bored.
Once you figure everything out, it's almost like it's ending or something. It's like, wow, that's it.
Yeah, Wally said
But the song still goes on.
Wally said the imagination is godly activity, or God, if you're reinforcing religious systems.
Oh yeah, I don't think necessarily God is it. I don't think necessarily God is necessary. Like, I don't know if there's a thing that would be able to create everything. I think we put that on it because we're used to having like a present, because we are a presence. We determine that, oh, a presence must have made me. You know, I'm a human, so a human must have made me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people here, when we refer to God, like the quantum field that never began. It's just an all-encompassing word to refer to everything.
Right. Yeah. The perspective. Yeah. The word doesn't describe the thing. I agree with you.
But it's not like, but yeah, it has all these connotations like creator or something that was there first, or it has all these other things to it.
There is no God, only reinforced via belief systems. Wally said there is no God.
But that's the true God that there is, though. There is no God. There is.
But there is godly activity. There is no God, but there is godly activity.
Right. That's like if I was going to take a banana and mold it, and you know, we're all chilling around the campfire or whatever, chilling at somebody's house, and I took the pizza and I made it into a human being, and then made it walk around. Who would you think I am?
The devil.
But we do this every day. Like, we take in food and we make it a human being, or we take in, you know, we started with breast milk and then baby food and then whatever, beans and rice, chicken, lettuce.
light,
Yeah,
air.
Wally said, oh, Kato said, yeah, God is the imagination displaying the thoughts that are brought from the projectors. And Wally said, words don't explain anything. We freaking do. We explain. Yeah, I feel like we the batteries behind it all.
Yeah, some people don't want that responsibility because they're used to putting that responsibility outside of themselves, or whatever, out perceivably outside of them. Let me put it on God. Let me put it on the devil. Let me put it on Trump. Let me put it on my parents. Like, until you take that responsibility, then you start. You'll. It's not like it becomes all good. No, you just start seeing the full spectrum of it, the capability, possibility.
And we treat the word responsibility or the concept sometimes like a blame game. So really, it would be like, I don't have to be aware of that. I don't have to understand that. I'll just be blind to that because it's not my job.
It's not my job. Why do we play the blame? Well, it's cool to have somebody. Who else would you want to blame if it wasn't the devil?
Because they don't want to make it like repeat. But I feel like if people have to be so out in the open about like, yeah, Johnny did it. It was Johnny. Like, instead of just going up to Johnny and be like, yo, Johnny, you keep fucking up. We need to get this right, or else Frank Stevenson's gonna shut down reality.
All
Johnny's
of
like,
it.
oh, shit, you're right. Thank you. Other than Johnny's like, why are you making me look bad?
Wally,
I'm hustling.
Hey Theo, Wally doing all the if there's a God, where was God when 9/11 happened, or when all these things happened? He was right there while he was doing it.
But that's the free will of it. That's the wicked free will right there.
Yeah, I know, right? God was the one. God was the one doing it.
Yeah, it's called unconditional love. Unconditional means there's no conditions to it. Like, you don't have. There's nothing that you have to do.
NC loved his self-fractal Frank Stevenson's son so much that he let him make humans out of pizza.
No news. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's so unconditional that you're allowed to say whatever you want about it. That's good and or bad.
Yeah, God was there observing. He was the explosion. He was the every aspect of everything that ever happened.
The hyper quantum field of past, future, present, in, out, and all the dimensions we can't explain with words.
Yeah. Like them dreams where somebody's shooting you, it's like you just shooting yourself. I don't know. God
that seems like an escapist or a hippie or I'm just gonna not even think about it. No, we're saying this because we've experienced it, not because it's outside of us. No, we've actually experienced these facets, which is why we can talk about it. It's not just a copy and paste thing.
Yeah.
It's real.
Exactly.
This thing is self-organizing. There's certain levels that you can't experience, and they have been written down either on rock or on digital binary code or paper and pen. Like, we want to. It's inherent to want to share the journey with somebody else because we are this like communal type of organism. Like, there's so many things that come together to make a human being. There's so many things that come together to make a community or a family or a group or whatever. We're naturally going to want to share ourselves on. That's just what we do.
And that's kind of what we are as beings too, storytellers. Seems like that's what we do, like breathe in air, we tell stories.
Hey,
way to share information.
Yeah, but Wally said God pays minimum wage, whereas P. Diddy pays maximum wages. Well, Satan pays maximum wages. Ask P. Diddy.
Yeah, it's because the devil wears Prada and Mahadeva's in that white robe.
God pays volunteers with joy. That is funny.
Start wearing Prada too, though. You never know.
With happiness, I'm gonna give you this happiness. You better just be happy. It's like, hey, $2 million won't hurt, God. I ain't even gonna lie. $2 million might be kind of healthy right now.
But
God,
what is all
like,
this
no.
talk about for real?
No. All this talk about
What
what?
is all this talk about God and quantum field? Who is Frank Stevens?
Who is Frank Stevens?
Who is God? Who is this? What is this? What's all this talk about? Hello? No. Yeah, it's interesting.
Give me your point of origin.
Give me your backstory, your receipt. Where's your barcode for scanning?
Yeah, but I gotta go, y'all. I gotta tap out. I'll be back tomorrow. Why is it ain't a person who know what y'all know, like seeing truth or everything having more knowledge than any other person, ain't die and come back yet. Literally existence the same for thousands of years. Bro, don't tell people, hey, King Mac attack, do not say that. Okay? Because it has been the same for a long time, but it's been a lot of ideas and speculations.
I think it's new. I think we just can't see it
Yeah. It's been a lot of
yet. I think it's way
speculations.
newer than we think.
And they get better and better. The ideas and speculations, they get better and better with time. But I gotta go. All right, Theo and Shiva, Just Ty, and everybody else. Wow, man. Man, thank you guys for stopping by. But I'm a holler.
Thanks, brother.
Oh, thank you. All right. Again, all right. Everybody out there. All right. Everybody out there, thanks for stopping by, and like I said, the Discord is always open to everybody. You feel me? I think I just got banned on TikTok again as usual. It's like it's a normal thing, I don't curse as much as more, so if you do come into the Discord, try not to curse as much as we do. Well, a lot of us don't. Some of us do. And I'm gonna just start saying something like, we don't have to curse that much, But thanks for the chat, man. This has been epic as usual, man. And yeah, man, we all got everybody and everything. That's what I think, because God is the imagination. Like, and if God is the imagination, and you imaginating everything right now, yeah, it's everything.